Hello, everybody. You may notice that it's a few of us for right now. Kate's doing Kate stuff, Brittany's away for personal reasons, and Sam is battling Los Angeles traffic. So Sam should be here.
Boys' night.
So
It's boys' night. It's temporarily boys' night. Well, it's gonna. It's gonna be.
It'll be. Yeah.
Wait, Sam.
When Sam's getting here, will be boys' night
with
plus
teacher.
one.
With teacher.
Boys' might.
Sam is the teacher. As for announcements, yeah, not a lot. Kate has an Etsy shop. You can find that at etsy.com/shop/KateCraftStudioUS, and also Bad Dice Co. So go support Kate because Kate is the best. But yeah, we're also nearing the end of this campaign, and stuff is quickly moving for next campaign. And I can't wait for everybody to see the character art that's coming out for next campaign. I'm biased. I'm only talking about one character specifically, but I can't wait for everyone's reaction to that. Stay tuned. It's going to be fun. All I'll say, if you like fairy tales, come on out. If you like dark fairy tale whimsies, come on out. So, last we left off. Nope, that's the wrong note. The Faust and the Furious found themselves teleported back to Wish Manor by the Weaver. And after regrouping and assessing the situation, basically everything in creation is dead, they resolved to pay a visit to the Soulspire Academy by suggestion from Flitz to search for powerful artifacts that could aid in their quest to stop Cathossis and their former ally, Ven, who's alive. Ish. As you explored the halls of the Academy, they discovered the new headmaster, Ebner Pate, and a good portion of those at the Academy had been brutally murdered by a big old bladed weapon. And the Loom, this sort of ancient society, magical society, magical society artifact capable of storing souls and resurrecting people in new bodies with all of their memories of past lives, was stolen. You all pressed on, encountering iron golems that protect the school, and thankfully with Flitz's quick thinking, because told everyone to wear school gowns, otherwise it would have been iron golems beating the shit out of people, which is good. You all were led to a hidden teleportation circle in the library in the restricted section, transporting yourselves to the Forbidden Undercroft, a repository of ancient knowledge accessible only to the headmaster and a select few. There, you learned that a heavily locked up item called the Ember Eye had been stolen just days before. And during the search for clues, stumbled upon a demi-plane door in the Undercroft that opened into a nightmarish interrogation chamber with a bunch of dead people in it. And that demi-plane led into Ven's childhood bedroom. And through Ven's childhood bedroom, you saw an apocalyptic tempest, the one that the Weaver showed you all, and most likely where all this nonsense was going down. You all boarded Quoin's airship and soared towards the tempest. After a few hours of flight, you descended into a place known as the Panopticon of the Prime, where the gods sealed their true forms away to connect to the ley lines and make their divinity a little more accessible. And you encountered a chilling sight. Scores of humanoid mimics dead and being burned by hundreds of people covered in eyes. So other people that survived the purge, not just yourselves. Finally, they were all reunited with Ven, but kind of different. Where he once had little nubs where his horns used to be, were now large, black, and ram-like, covered in eyes, and he revealed a grand plan to reshape reality into something new by using the souls of all living things and to free Cathossis. He asked you all to join him, but under the condition that you left Dax behind, as his memories of the incident in Varanmore were restored to him, and he decided to restore those memories to all of you as well, about what actually happened there. I can't remember who, but somebody asked Ven about his mother in regards to her being dead because of his actions going on currently, and he mentioned that he wasn't sad as his mother wasn't faithful to Cathossis, and because of that, he wouldn't grieve her. This caused the party to hopefully realize, whomever this was, it was no longer their friend Ven. Because Ven loved his mommy. Disappointed by his friend's refusal to join him, Ven summoned a monstrous lamprey-like creature and disappeared through a mysterious door, leaving you all to fight said monstrosity as it pulls itself through a familiar-looking rift. Let's roll some initiative!
Ah!
Oh, I gotta control 3 people.
Help!
Oh no! How does that happen? Ah!
So it begins.
This is a terrible start, guys. This is a terrible start.
So it begins. Oh god. These are some initiative rolls. Oh Jesus. All right. So
Druck has advantage on initiative. 2 nat ones.
could be worse. All right.
Oh,
so
no.
What? How?
Ven says, just opens his rift, and this monstrous lamprey-like creature with agonizing. Oh well, look at the timing there.
Nice.
Look
Roll
at that.
initiative.
Look at that timing. Oh, I already rolled initiative for Ricky.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect. What do I get?
2.
Nice.
So you're rocking a good old 7 or something like
Perfect.
that, or whatever I rolled. Yeah. All right, rearrange the windows. Yeah. So yeah. Ven leaves. Summons a big old lamprey-like worm for you all to fight, so he can make his little getaway to do what he needs to do. Because Ven's a busy guy. Ven's got a lot on his plate right now.
Understandable.
And Sam doesn't know any of it, and that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Ven,
Or do I?
this new Ven mentioned that he didn't care that his mom's dead because she wasn't faithful, so do with that as you will. So, as I rearrange these windows, because it's only going to be the 4 of these gentlemen for Boys' Night.
Boys night.
Yes, this big old lamprey-like worm comes out of the rift. Its lower half is covered in, like, screaming faces.
Nice.
And it's got a big old...
fight!
It's got a big old eye in its mouth. And Dax is first. So Dax is going to bonus action rage. Because that's what
Dax is
barbarians
first.
do.
Nice.
Because that's what barbarians do.
And the Riftwalker worm.
Gross.
Oh,
What?
needs to big old lamprey worm, interdimensional lamprey worm, needs to make a DC 18 intelligence save. Okay. Oh, it's pretty good at intelligence. That's a dirty 20.
Look at that.
But Dax is raging, so Dax is going to run right up into this worm and Reckless Great Weapon Master, because that's what Dax does. Alright. So, it's a 27 to hit for the first attack.
Nice.
For
Good.
23 slashing damage because of
Ooh.
Great Weapon Master. Plus 3 for rage. Plus 2d6 psychic, which this thing is immune to.
Ooh.
And then second
Immune to
attack.
psychic, you say.
Yes. A lot of Cathossis' little buddies are immune to psychic. Oh wait, is Great Weapon Master -5 as well? Or is that sharpshooter only?
You
No,
sacrifice.
Great Weapon Master is also -5.
Alright, cool. I didn't do that for the first attack. Alright. Cool. 21 -5 is...
16.
Thank you. And that misses.
Oh.
Just shreds you.
So
say.
it's between 27 and 16. Got it.
So, as that occurs, the worm's gonna... As Dax's turn ends... I don't have to play as Ricky anymore. Great. The worm is gonna make a legendary action bite attack down on Dax.
Oh dear.
17 plus 12.
It's
29?
Yeah, it's only a 29.
Yep.
That probably doesn't hit.
So, Dax takes 22 piercing damage reduced to 11.
Oh,
And you can see, instead of being swallowed, you can see the swirling, like, teleportation magic almost around its mouth. And Dax needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
That's not what you want to see.
Nope.
+1 with this. 6. Okay. Dax disappears. Not like swallowed, but like kind of like sucked up Jumanji style.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Flitz, it's your turn.
Is there a way to discern what just happened?
It looks like Dax is the hunter at the end of Jumanji getting sucked into the board game.
Dax is getting carried, taken somewhere.
So Flitz, you're up.
All right. We need some big damage here. All right. Shit. Do I do it now? Do I do it? No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. He is going to use his y'all watch as Flitz closes his eyes for a second, and as he does, you swear you see his kind of visage tremor a bit, shake, almost like his ears elongate a little bit more and go floppy, and as he vanishes in a puff of what appears to be like mist of blood, like a sprays up, he casts Misty Step, and he will appear.
And this map is aligned to the grid.
Okay.
Nice.
The others are not going to be, if there are others tonight, because they are very layered with effects.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You probably
He'll
won't
go
get there
about
tonight.
right here. He'll
Okay.
go to about
So
right
all of
here.
this in the middle is rubble from the throne.
Okay.
Athens' throne.
And so that was his bonus action to Misty Step, and as he does
So
that,
all of that is difficult terrain right there. All that stone rubble.
like he's like, but Flitz is on the edge. Like,
Yeah,
right-
yeah. Just let
Okay,
people
okay,
know.
okay. Just making sure. Ooh, yeah. He'll conjure 3 as in the same breath as he appears. He kind of pulls up, and as he does, he'll grab the 3 motes of air, and he's going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Okay. God, 15 to hit.
Misses.
Come on. Oh my God. A natural
No.
11 to hit.
Woo-hoo!
And,
Miss.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Great. That is 10 force damage with
Okay.
God, there's so much shit to scroll through. 4 thunder damage.
Alrighty. Anything else for little Flitz Tumblepots?
He's gonna run to this nearest wall.
Sure. Alrighty. End of your
Straight off.
turn. The Riftwalker Worm is going to use a legendary action to do Sudden Shift. As it begins to displace where it is, and it teleports.
Good heavens.
So as it teleports on top of you, Flitz, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. No big. Okay.
Why?
21.
So you're going to take half of this damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So the worm lands on top of you, but like it doesn't crush you completely.
And just get your
Okay.
toe.
Yeah, you just
My
it-
toe,
it
my
comple-
toe.
Like old school cartoon crushes the foot and your toes are like sticking out of the shoes.
The foot, that foot is just
Yeah.
flat. My little
Yeah.
curve, my little
Uh,
pointed.
So I'm gonna give you the half. So you
Okay.
take 11 bludgeoning damage,
Oh,
not 21.
okay. Thank God. For
As it
that
just
fucking head.
materializes and just.
Okay.
All right, Druck.
Oh yay. So Justin,
Yeah.
I am a little unsure about the time. Has there been a dawn since I used the special
So,
property of my mantle?
No, because dawns are no longer happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was the
Thank
thing.
you.
Is, yeah, there's no more.
I just wanted to
dawns.
make sure before I tried
Yeah.
to use it or
Yeah,
whatever.
no more
I
dawns.
just- All right.
It's a no dawn.
Oh boy, that means I am not going to be able to use any of that. That's totally cool. That's great. I'm excited.
Should be. It's gonna get way more fun from here.
Oh boy, Ugh. So that thing did that. Okay.
And in 20 some odd hours, Druck is making me another con save for exhaustion.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anything to hide behind around here?
The rubble's pretty big. It was for a god-sized throne.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to hide in the rubble,
Okay.
or at least get to where I have full cover from the rubble.
Okay. Anywhere the rubber will give you full cover basically.
So pretty
anywhere.
much anywhere in like
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
area.
but that's all difficult terrain there.
Okay. That's totally fine for me. So I'll just get
Like,
in there.
it's not like a flat rubble. Like there's jagged pieces all over the place there that you can just
Oh,
kind of
like-
like weave through it and just hide.
I got it.
Yeah, yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Awesome. That's actually really cool. And before I hide, I'm just gonna do an attack.
Go for it.
Hopefully I hit. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Fuck yeah.
And you do get sneak attack because Flitz is right there.
Yeah, that's right.
You do not get sneak. I won't say this. You do not get sneak attack even if someone's inside this thing.
Okay. All right.
So if it swallows somebody, it doesn't count. For reasons.
All right. So that is woo. That's 44 plus 7 is
51. Am I right?
24 plus 7, yeah.
yes, you are
That's
right.
Quick maths.
Yeah, good job,
math.
man.
Damn.
So 51 damage. Ba-bam!
It's still gonna hurt.
Drux is just like, yes, and then he's just like, oh fuck, it's gonna come to me, and I do not have a good charisma score, so I'm gonna
No, you
bonus
don't.
action. I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Go for it. Beat its passive perception, please, which I didn't write down. Sam,
It was Ricky.
passive perception is proficiency bonus plus wisdom, right?
Plus, I can't remember if it's
Plus
10.
10.
It's
Yeah,
10
it's
plus,
plus-
10 plus proficiency plus
Yeah.
wisdom.
I always get it mixed up because spell save DC is 8
It's
Yeah.
8.
plus.
Mhm.
So it's
But
10 plus
passive perception is 10
proficiency plus wisdom. Or is it 10 plus wisdom?
It's essentially a
Who
Well,
fucking
it's
cares?
proficiency
like you rolled
against
a
proficiency
10.
perception.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares? Alright, cool. I don't have his perception. Alright, so that's it
31.
for Druk.
31.
You hope you're
bonus
hidden.
action. I hope I'm hidden.
JK,
I really do.
you're not hidden from Ricky though.
Uh-oh.
Ricky's passive perception is like 900.
Oh yeah.
It's
34.
one less than yours. One less than yours. Alright, Ken is up. Come on. Let's go. 7th level lightning bolt out of the staff.
Nice.
Needs to make a dex save of 19. Let's go. Plus 0. 19. Yes.
No.
That's half damage with lightning bolt though. So 12d6 cut in half.
We must feed the
Oh, that's a lot of ones in there. One of the d6s hasn't fallen over yet. It's stuck. Ugh. Don't you hate when that happens on D&D Beyond when the dice get stuck? Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So half at 36 lightning.
18.
18 lightning damage to the Riftwalker worm. It's looking hurt though. So that's a bonus.
Yay.
Did this charges come out of that when I did that? It did not. Alright. That's that.
By the way, Justin, I actually really love the design of having a magic item that consumes magic items,
pretty
especially
cool.
at this late in the campaign.
It's pretty
Like,
cool.
That is really awesome.
It really
Uh,
offsets the no dawn situation too, which is nice.
You're still
Yeah.
not getting the Hither Thither staff next campaign. Alright, Quoin is up. Fuck that item. Quoin.
Can't think of portals.
I'm giving you guys something way more fun next campaign anyway.
Okay.
Quoin.
Okay.
Deck of many things.
The cake is a
Nope.
lie.
Never the deck of many things. I have learned my lesson.
Yeah.
So, Quoin is going to bonus action cast Spirit Shroud.
Of course you are.
Of course I am.
Of course you are.
Of course I am.
course.
And then running right up to the side of it.
Yep.
right up to its side because its mouth. Its whole mouth hole. Some call it a maw. I prefer mouth
Mouth
hole.
hole's pretty good. Maw. I like the word maw myself.
Yeah, so it's gaping maw.
It's gaping maw. It's big old gape.
Believe in it.
Believe it.
Is
To quote
trained on
that anime.
Flitz, right? So I'm just
it's like basically squishing Flitz.
So I'm going to try and
Method acting, y'all.
slam into it.
Yeah, go for it.
With an attack. Yeah.
Did you know you can eat lamprey?
Shut
You
up.
need anything
We're
to
having
try hard
lamprey
enough.
for dinner
No,
tonight.
in Japan
Shut
there's a dish in Japan and there's a dish in Peru. I want to say. Anyways,
To drink. Peru.
You need to stop, Justin.
No. He's good. All good.
What do you got for me,
since
Quoin
he's
Harding?
close, I'm gonna roll this attack for you.
with your,
Ooh,
with your
here
22
comes-
with your 22 AC.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a 22 to hit.
Wow, that hits.
Ba-bam! Do you want me to roll my other attack, or do you want me to roll damage first?
Let's do your all however many attacks you're doing. Let's roll them all.
Yeah. All right, then I'm gonna roll because I think I can only do 2, right?
Yeah.
At this level, because we haven't gotten an extra attack yet.
Nope. I think Paladin's maxed out at 2 anyway.
Bye. That is a critical.
Let's do the critical.
Nice.
Let's do the critical first.
Great.
Like I said, this thing's
So-
looking real bad.
Okay.
Interesting
So-
that this creature is very weak.
All right. So the critical damage.
It's because it didn't get
Where
to
do I
use its
roll?
abilities and it rolled a 2 for initiative. It's at the very bottom.
Oh
Critical
boy.
damage roll.
That makes me sad.
Going.
Had a lot of cool stuff to do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fudge its hit points and give it an extra 200 hit points.
Coin's
so
like,
that-
hold it. See if you want to add a 0 on that before I finish rolling his damage.
All right, and then it also adds. How's this thing feel about radiant damage?
I guess you'll find out.
Okay, well, there's the
I just said it was a bunch of electrical damage, and it was just like
okay
regularly. Pissed off.
22, and then I'm going to use a level 2 smite, which
So the
is
smite's also gonna be a crit.
oh.
Yeah.
So does that mean if I roll 3d8s, it's 68s? Okay, well I'm actually I didn't
all
know
rolled
that.
all rolled dice is crit.
Anytime Paladin gets a crit, you can.
Smite on a crit. Always smite on a crit.
Disgusting.
Always
And
smite
I
on
think
a crit.
then I think I'll just use a level 2 right now.
All right, so it's double that as well.
So then rolling in front of everyone.
And you don't need to split up the damage for me because it is not resistant or immune to radiant. So give it all to me at once.
Okay. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Just 1 second. It's a 57. For the one hit, and I still have damage to roll
All right.
for the
How do you want
other
to do this?
Boom!
What I'd like to do
Oh
is
shit! Where's Dax?
fly as fast as I can through the middle of it, putting my sword in front and kind of spinning.
Oh, okay. All right.
And as I corkscrew
This is where the
through,
fun
like,
begins.
as like tight and going through the middle of it and trying to flip the sword around once I get in to hook something in somewhere, gain some purchase, and press the button at the same time so that when I come out on the other side, the sword is trailing behind a little bit, and then I fly straight up and then pull it like a pull chain on a lawnmower.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Gross.
as this thing
Pretty brutal.
Disgusting.
as this thing falls apart on the floor,
Mhm.
the rift closes, and then you hear as Dax pops back into existence, right
Oh,
where
nice.
it dies.
Ugh.
Dax will just say, when it ate me, I was in a stone cave.
What?
I think it sent me somewhere when it ate me. It's a good thing we all didn't get swallowed.
Was there any indicated of like? Was it just like a hole, or was
It was walls and ceiling. A lot of bodies
No.
in there. I think that's where its prey goes when it eats them.
Oh.
Very similar to a astral dreadnought. Sends you to a demi-plane when it eats you. And you can only get out by a wish spell or plane shift. Yay! Or if you kill it.
What did?
Wow.
Wait, Vin. Did he go? Which way is the door?
It's right behind
Us.
Ricky and Kenna. The door directly behind.
Flitz is gonna prestidigitate Quoin.
Damn. And it did get to, it could also send people to random planes of existence. I didn't get to do that either. Fuck. And if it concentrated on that for a minute, you just would have been there. Ah.
Wow.
Well, you know. Well, that's fine.
Oof.
2 for initiative. Alright.
No.
Let me pull up the document I need now.
I only rolled 3 for initiative. Like there was a lot of. I mean, I got an 8, but I rolled a 3. Really low initiative that whole fight.
So yeah. As this rift shimmers and closes, the arcane energy that was writhing within the door seems to return, and that energy disappeared when Ven put his hand on the door, and now it's back.
We need to somehow get to fake Ven.
Yes.
Fake Ven.
I'm just gonna look at this door.
Yeah, it looks like a simple, like, big old stone door with, like, arcane pulsing on it. Just boom, boom, boom. And when Ven touched it, the pulsing disappeared, and that's when Ven disappeared.
When Ven touched it,
Yeah.
did the eyes on his horns do anything particular?
Nope.
It didn't, no change?
Nope.
Okay. So that makes me think I probably couldn't do anything with it since I have a bunch of eyes.
Is this safe to touch?
And he just looks at the magic-y people. Probably at Kenna.
Kenna will touch it with the staff with Identify. And say, yeah, it teleports. It's a teleport thing.
Should we hold hands again?
We just touch it and it teleports us to wherever it probably sent Van.
Let's go. Hold hands.
Daisy chain.
Real quick, when they all go to hold hands, Ricky's not quite there yet because he's gonna have a goblin brain moment.
Oh, okay.
Because you said that the body of our Mathnin was like, dissipated and everything.
It'd be gone by this point.
Right, but you also, I remember you described that it's like golden blood had spilled all over the floor.
Yeah.
Did the blood dissipate?
No.
Ricky has scooped up a handful of god blood in his hand,
Okay.
and he's just gonna go.
You're vegan.
You're vegan. He's vegan.
The world's over. God
Blood is vegan.
Okay.
It's natural.
No,
not.
the world's over. This is a whole,
Okay.
this is a whole new thing
Ricky.
for this
Yeah.
Ricky.
You drink the essence
Nothing matters.
of this deceiver god who deceived everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens. It's just
Okay.
metallic.
Yet.
Ooh.
Ricky explodes. Just. Ricky
don't know,
becomes becomes the new god.
I don't know what I thought that would do. Okay, that was gross. All right, let's go.
A loaf of bread forms in the blood as well. That was a terrible joke about half of my flesh and my.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh,
let's
body's
move
gone.
on.
It was too
Let's
wide.
move on.
Alright, everybody holding hands.
Yes.
Yes, I wiped mine off.
Prestidigitate.
No, he takes the decanter of endless water and like sprays his hand off. So
It's like glitter. Trying to get glitter off.
no, well, come on. Okay, I'm sorry, whoever I'm holding hands with.
It's me, it's fine.
Okay.
All right, so you all touch the doors.
Yeah.
So the moment you all lay your hands on the doors, you're engulfed in an otherworldly sensation. It's as if your very essence is being pulled apart atom by atom, only to be reassembled in the blink of an eye on the other side of the door. Before you lies a corridor that appears untouched since the dawn of creation. The granite walls are adorned with every deity to have ever existed, numbering in the hundreds if not thousands. Many you don't recognize. Actually, almost all of them you don't recognize. You recognize a few, mostly the Prime Pantheon and the Worldbreakers. The largest and most magnificent symbols of divinity grace the ceiling, dedicated to none other than Cathossis himself. The corridor is massive, seemingly crafted for the gods to traverse in their true forms. For scale, you could fit an entire town within this corridor.
Oh, jeez.
And despite the absence of any discernible light, the corridor radiates a warm glow reminiscent of the early morning sun. And there is no sign of Ven.
And he's quick. It was like maybe 12 seconds. All right. Let me see.
And Druck's going to see if there's anything like... You said it's a corridor, so it's just straight ahead, right?
Just a straight corridor,
yeah. I mean, Druck would like to assume that Ven just went down a town-sized corridor.
Yeah.
But he's going to keep an eye out for, like, any fresh markings, like, on the ground or scuffs from, like, his boots or anything
give me
like that.
investigation or survival.
Okay. Uh, 39.
Pieces of dried blood from Ven's boots. Like, little tiny fragments of dried blood that have fallen off the boot.
From all the people that killed themselves.
And just from the people he's been killing. Straight down the corridor. If Ven was being tracked in the kill count right now, he would be in, like...
Super first place?
Because all of creation is basically on...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Sam.
Good job, Sam. You did it.
Yay!
You win.
Yeah, just straight down the corridor.
Their blood is on your hands.
Yep. Just straight down the corridor. Doesn't turn off or anything. Just... And, like, he moved very fast. Like, kind of unnervingly fast. Actually, you got a 39.
So, like, the strides are really long?
It's like he's in an anime and running really fast and jumping and covering, like, 30 feet of ground in bounds. Just...
Jeez.
He's basically a character out of Naruto right now, just...
He's sleeping like crazy. We are gonna catch up to him, but we need to hurry. Wherever he's going, he's getting there before we can.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay. If anybody has spells or stuff to have us move faster, now's the time. We gotta go.
I'm looking right now.
I mean, I can just go faster, but
I can't run fast.
We're only as fast as our slowest person.
who's our slowest person?
Anyone who doesn't have levitate.
Kenna's got 30.
Anybody who can levitate can just hang on to one of us flyers.
I could just teleport us further down the corridor. Alright, you're all just running then? As quick as possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. That's
Double
the wrong-
time.
Yep. Dashing. Cool. As you...
Yeah. Which you only really have to take into account the slowest
the
person.
slowest person, so 60 feet.
Yeah.
As you venture, just running down this corridor, Naruto running down this corridor. I don't think anyone's Naruto running, but it's fun to imagine. Ricky's Naruto running. With all the astral arms trailing behind.
Well, he hasn't summoned them right now because
I know.
he didn't get a chance to start.
We'll just say in spirit, like
Oh yeah.
just,
in his imagination. Yeah, so as you run down this corridor, you notice like these conspicuous blank spaces among the intricate carvings of deities. Like symbols are being erased, like symbols of divinity are being erased. And this has reinforced this suspicion that this is happening as you observe Armathnan's symbols fading away into oblivion, proving that he is gone.
So like, as this is happening, I mean, this all means the same to Druck because he's not religious, has never studied religion. So like, he looks at this stuff and is just like,
I wonder what that meant. And
It's disappearing, but it could be. But because their gods disappearing, is it removing people's memories of these gods too? Well, I mean, for the people in the party.
No.
Would
There's still the memories of the gods. It just feels like
Okay.
their divinity is being erased.
Okay.
In other parts of the corridor, the symbols of Aegis, the twin dragon, is forming into empty spaces, very slowly. And the process that that's doing is the symbols of Tiamat and Bahamut merging into one symbol. But that's a very slow, gradual process. As that's happening far away somewhere else, that is occurring. Every Worldbreaker symbol is being systematically erased. So that's Asmodeus, Lolth, the Sunken Lord, Atropos. All their symbols are just being erased off the map. That's for copyright stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Because Lolth and all that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Are they being erased by
Just fading.
some wizard, possibly?
Yeah.
On, like from
No,
an edge?
Catossis. Yeah.
No, you see,
mage from
there's
an
a guy
edge.
in like a two-piece suit with some documents. Anyways, as you bear witness to all these symbols being erased and forming, a pair of mammoth 200-foot tall granite doors come into view that are slightly ajar, and they're like 20 feet away. They just kind of appear, and they are just slightly ajar, like someone had passed through them.
With my extra movement, I would like to push ahead of the other people through those doors,
Okay.
just to get an initial like.
Yep. You see a large golden bridge emblazoned with the symbols of Cronus, the god of time. The bridge is suspended 50 feet above a rippling cascade of powerful golden energy. The bridge has no handrails. At the opposite end of the bridge, you see another set of colossal doors, firmly shut. You also notice a towering giant made of heavy metal, kneeling motionless at the midpoint, very reminiscent of one of the ones you saw in the school earlier. The bridge has endured a recent battle, like very recent, and the golem, this iron golem, is just kneeling at the midpoint of the bridge.
Does the golem look damaged?
It looks like it repaired itself. It's like you can see like blemishes on it repairing, like metal is like buffing out and undenting. Kind of like it's
So
enchanted to
like
repair itself.
in real time. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
just repairing itself. Yeah.
Druck will, gesture everybody to come in and have a little discussion about where to go from here.
So it looks like that bridge is a guardian. There was a battle recently. Like very recently. Like probably within the last minute or so.
It looks
Yeah.
like this thing got absolutely fucked up.
Ricky,
Uh,
the
it's-
iconography on the bridge, is that relevant to
I
the thing
don't
you have?
know. This all
I don't think Ricky has that hourglass anymore
Yeah, he does.
because time.
Oh, does
Wait,
he also
wait.
have it?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you got that from the tower. That's right.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I still have
Yeah,
this
sorry,
artifact. that's
sorry.
on the character sheet.
Sorry. Ricky communing with Cronus didn't happen in this timeline.
Yes, but he still
You
has
still have it. Yeah, it matches.
Right.
The iconography matches the hourglass.
Okay. It looks like he.
Maybe you present.
Worth a shot.
We'll cover you.
perhaps we can get by this guardian.
I'll do my best. Guardian's on the bridge, right?
Yeah, at the midpoint.
Were there like guardrails on the
Nope.
sides of the bridge?
It's a
Okay.
golden bridge of gold metal, and down below the bridge, about 20 feet down, is this cascading golden, like crackling energy.
Okay, yeah, I'll walk up to the. I'm gonna walk up to this thing with
Okay.
the hourglass in one hand and my decanter of endless water still in the other.
Okay. Doesn't move.
Present the hourglass.
The eyes that are currently colored, like without any like life to them, flare yellow, the same color as like the crackling energy in the bridge. Stands up. Need you all roll initiative.
We're the shot.
And Ricky is going to be within
That is worth a
5
shot.
feet of the iron midpoint. That's not the midpoint.
Oofy doofy.
That's cool.
That's the midpoint.
Here we go.
And
This is
Ricky's-
a slobber knocking dungeon crawl, guys. Let's go.
Oh, I have advantage.
Iron Golem. One of my favorite monsters. All right.
Are these squares accurate? Or are they?
Yep, they should be
Okay.
5 feet.
Okay, just making sure.
This is probably the last battle map that I made for this whole last couple episodes. That's gonna be matched to the grid because it gets way more complicated with layers and stuff.
Makes sense.
All right, everybody got their initiatives in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's fight an Iron Golem. Druck, you're first. This thing just rises up as Ricky approaches and holds the hourglass glass up at it, and it holds up its hand, and forming kind of like out of the arm, like molten metal, a sword forms. Just
Oh boy. Also, I got a 19. I rolled twice because I forgot to do the advantage thing.
okay, cool. That
bonus
changes
actions.
things.
Bonus action. Steady aim.
Okay.
So once I do this attack, I'm done with my turn.
Yep.
16 to hit.
16 misses. Just bounces off the iron body.
Fuck. Like, this is like what I'm supposed to hit first, and then everybody gets advantage. I did not hit. I had advantage.
And yes, off the sides of the bridge, that's not lava. It's just like a crackling golden energy. Cool. That's Druck's turn. Because, yeah, steady aim. Quoin Harding.
Yeah. I'm gonna just I'm gonna fly right up on this fool.
Do it. Fly at the Iron Golem. Show it who's boss.
Have no fear, Ricky, I am coming.
Thank you.
Gonna swing it around and try and whip this fool.
Go for it. This is a 10-foot tall creature of solid iron.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a nearly 3-foot
That's right.
soul of solid anger. 20 even.
That just hits.
Right on. Right. Attack.
Yay, Iron Golems.
I have a 50-50 shot of hitting this thing.
Same.
Okay. And then a 25 to hit.
That hits also. Yeah.
All right. So
Nice.
go.
Iron Golems are really cool. They're my favorite golem.
Right. Going to do just a level 1 smite.
Yep.
So that first attack comes to a total of 28.
Nice.
And then the second attack,
That Paladin hits hard.
Mm-hmm.
28, and then the second attack is
And then Ricky, you're on deck.
All right.
gonna use another smite.
Go for it.
Level 1 smite. Waste of a smite. 21, so a total of 49 damage.
Nice. That's not bad.
Beautiful.
All right. Anything else, Coin?
Um,
You rolled those with advantage, right? Because of pack tactics.
I did, yes.
Okay, cool.
I did, sir. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Bonus actions. I still have my reaction, and I'm actually going to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I am within 5 feet of Ricky. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then that's the goal,
All right. Cool.
and I'm there.
Ricky,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Okay. Ricky is gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go arms. So I need a dexterity saving throw from this golem.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
Actually, arms and visage.
That's
and...
a 16 on the die for a 15.
Okay. 15 total?
Yes.
That fails. So that's gonna take 2d8 force damage.
Yes.
For 12 force damage.
Oh, it does have... That's considered a magical effect, so I'm going to roll again. Never mind. Alright. Yeah. So you bludgeon it with some force.
And then that's going to be... Yeah. So that's 2 key points to do that. And then that was the bonus action. So then action, he's just going to swing twice with the astral arms.
Go for it.
So...
Kill a golem with your... Kill a big hunkin' iron thing with your fists.
Yeah, my astral fists. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And then second attack is a 21.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay.
Just
So
denting it. You're just punching it and denting it with the fists.
Nice.
3 plus... Okay, that's 9 plus an extra d8 for the first hit is another 4. 13 points of force damage for the first one.
Nice.
And
It's like you're
then-
punching like just the softest of metal.
And then 9 force damage for the second hit.
Alrighty, cool. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, Flitz Tumblepots. The
Oh, shit.
killer.
Yeah.
Of butterflies.
These rolls. True. Bonus action. He's
Just
going
wait,
to.
just wait.
Oh,
He's gonna levitate and he's gonna fly up about 15 feet to get a better angle.
Yep.
And he is going to throw some Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah.
This golem.
Alright.
Let's see.
Alright.
Okay, for the first is a 28.
That hits.
For the second, natural 1
Oh,
again,
that stinks.
and a natural 20 to make up for it.
Alright, let's do the crit first.
All right, so this is I can't really add
Yeah,
anything.
2 crits
so,
against this thing. No, never mind. 1 crit against this thing. There's a crit against
14 force damage and 4 thunder damage.
Alright, 18 total.
Okay, why did it?
This thing's getting beat up.
Oh, great. And 6 force damage. I rolled my minimum that I can roll.
Okay.
A lot of fun.
With that Eldritch Blast, it's starting to look hurt.
I'm doing it.
You're on
I'll
round
say.
1, turn 4, and it's looking hurt already. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's got
He'll
20
fly up
AC.
just a
People
little bit.
are getting through that AC, so it's good.
I'll fly up just a little bit.
Alrighty. Is that it?
Yeah, that'll be it for Flitz.
Alright. Iron Golem time. You can see this, like... You two are up close, Ricky and Quoin, and you can see inside of its mouth there's like a little nozzle.
Oh.
Kind of like something that gas would come out of. And it's going to unleash a 15-foot cone of poisonous gas. Just... I need Ricky and Quoin to make Constitution saving throws.
Poison?
Yeah. Constitution saves. Poison.
Okay.
Oh,
Did you
14.
With a +1 because Coin's right there.
15.
That fails.
I'm gonna spend a
Reroll.
key point and roll again.
Okay.
Monks are great.
That is a 15 as well.
Wow,
so
the
right.
same thing. Also 15 again.
Oh, that
same
stinks. Both fail.
Anytime I use that ability, I feel like I get the same number again.
Oh, stop rolling. Okay. You both take 48 poison damage.
Ooh.
Okay,
Okay.
does purity of body, immune to disease and poison also include poison damage?
Oh shit. Does it say immune to poison on your character sheet?
Let's...
If you have it, it should.
It says blinded disease, magic
Yeah, you
Ricky,
are
you
immune.
don't take any
Yeah, he
damage.
is. He is.
Okay,
immune to
cool.
poison.
nice.
Coin, you take 48 poison damage.
Oh my
So,
god.
Ricky, you
was
just
it
get
a?
blasted
Oh,
by
it was a
this-
con
was a
save.
con.
It was a con save.
So yeah, Ricky, you just get blasted by this poison, and it doesn't affect you in any way. However, Mr. Fluffles,
Oh no!
You're just like, that kind of smells bad.
Mr. Fluffles is fine.
Oh,
Oh.
Interesting.
stinky.
Nice. You have no good car ideas.
Oh. Oh. Who's popular now? All.
I got you. Alright. Season 3 comes out soon. Anyways. Does not recharge his poison breath. Bringing us to Kenna. That was real stinky. So, if anyone hasn't seen it, go watch. I think you should leave. Alright, let's see here. What's a good thing? I don't want to do that because that's kind of meta knowledge, but it'd be funny as fuck. Yeah, why not? Let's do an acid arrow. Acid's fun. Huzzah! Oh wait, where is it? Huzzah! The staff just is not taking charges today. Oh, there we go. Oh, 30 to hit.
Jeez.
It'll take 2d4 damage at the end of its next turn, but right now it takes 10 acid damage. Chipping away.
Wow.
It's currently covered in acid. It's going to take more anyway.
You said that the golem had its turn.
Yeah,
Correct?
it just had its turn.
Did it seem to heal before or after its turn?
Didn't heal at all.
Oh, okay.
That looks like it was more of like a post-combat thing. Like it repairs itself post-combat.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like it goes into a mode.
Yeah.
In order to heal.
Dax's turn.
So we also observe that acid do extra damage?
Normal damage. Oh, actually, hold on.
Okay.
I should look at its stat block before I get too excited. Okay, yeah, it took damage. Okay, Dax is no longer raging because of time passing. So Dax is gonna just not rage yet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's gonna bonus action rage here because they could stun the golem. So the golem needs to make a intelligence save for a -1. The golem is stunned,
Ooh.
which makes it useless. And then that's gonna be, what level's Dax right now? 16. 5d6 psychic damage.
Is it?
Whoa.
It's not immune to psychic damage?
I guess you'll find out.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
And it is immune to psychic damage.
Cathosis.
But it's stunned. Well, iron
Damn
golems are
it.
immune to psychic damage.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a robot.
And I've also
Yeah.
I've changed some things about iron golems because there's probably people who fought iron golems before. Anyways, Druk.
I mean, first and 10.
It's stunned, so it's just standing there now, kind of like glitching, like a robot would glitch.
Nice.
Oh, so I don't need to bonus action. Or I don't need to steady aim. I can just
Correct. The
attack
stun
it
is advantage. Yes.
and then do stuff outside of that. Okay, so
Because
I'm
stun also
first...
grants the incapacitated condition.
Yeah. So first, I will just attack with advantage,
Mm-hmm.
and this time it's better. 24.
24. That hits.
Yay! And now I roll damage. And that is
And that's the Crimson Arc crossbow you're using.
yes.
Good to know.
Yep. And we'll see if this does any damage. I rolled 22 plus 21, 43.
Thankfully, it's not one of those
43.
golems that heal from lightning damage.
Oh, good.
So you hit it with the crossbow bolt.
They do that?
Yeah, there's some golems that heal from lightning damage.
Yeah, so 43 lightning damage.
Yeah, it's looking hurt.
total.
It's looking real bad now. Just
Okay, so what can I do for bonus actions? I mean, nothing really. There's nowhere to hide.
okay.
Uh,
Ah, fuck! I forgot something. For the spellcasters, because I forgot to mention this, because I'm doing a lot of stuff tonight. Anyone who's casting spells, so Flitz, hey, how's it going? And possibly Quoin if Quoin casts a spell. All spells with a casting time of 1 action now have a casting time of 1 bonus action. And spells that have a duration of 1 minute now have a duration of 10 minutes.
Oh.
Forgot that,
Oh,
because
wow.
you're in a timey chamber. Forgot that.
Oh.
It doesn't matter,
okay.
you're near the end of the command counter anyway, but hey.
Good to know.
Alright, yeah, anything else? Mark?
Yeah, that'll just end my turn. I'll keep my distance.
Sounds good. That'll bring us to Sir Quoin Harding. Knight.
So for clarification on that,
Yeah.
can I use a bonus action spell and then attack?
Yeah, of course. All spells that have a casting time of 1 action right now in this room have a casting time of 1 bonus action.
So then I'm gonna bonus action Sacred Flame,
Okay. So that's a dex save.
which it's still incapped, yeah?
Yeah, so it's a disadvantage.
Oh, cool. And if it's is it not stunned anymore?
Till the end of its turn.
Cool.
So disadvantage, that is a 6, I believe. 7. It's a 7.
It's still,
So
believe it or
it
not,
takes that Sacred Flame damage.
let me hook you up with that Sacred Flame damage.
Is it radiant or fire?
Radiant.
Aw, bummer.
So here's that radiant damage. That's a 12
Alrighty.
Sacred Flame
It
damage on that.
takes that then.
And then I'm gonna slash at it with this
Go for it.
this sick weapon. Yeah.
So yeah, Flitz, all of your Eldritch Blasts will be bonus actions technically.
Okay. Good to know.
What about the ones that are already bonus actions? Are they still bonus
They're
actions?
still bonus actions.
Those don't become actions.
No.
30 to hit.
That hits by 10.
Cool. And then nope. And then nope. And then this one. 26.
To hit?
Okay.
Yeah, that
and
hits.
then- So that's 18 damage
Yep. This thing's looking rough.
for the first attack. No smite. Second roll. It's 14 damage.
Yep.
So that was 12 plus 18, 30 plus
Yep.
14, 44 damage total. How's it looking?
Real bad.
Level 1 smite.
Okay.
So it's another 8. So
How do you want to do
52
this?
Hey.
It had 6.
So he'll be slashing, and he still has
Nice.
this in one small thing, and then brings the slashing weapon coming down on it. Kind of wraps around, and then he just smashes his own hand to stop the vibrations. Boom.
Perfect.
Back, shutters it down to pieces.
Okay. So it goes back to a dormant state, slowly repairing itself.
We need to
And
move.
at the end of the corridor, the doors begin to open. And then you can hear like a ticking mechanism, like it's on a clock.
Oh,
Let's go. We gotta move.
All right. The bridge also begins to narrow.
Oh, boy.
I need everyone to make either athletics or acrobatics checks to stay on the bridge.
What if I'm flying?
You're fine.
Okay.
People who can't fly though. Acrobatics.
Truck is
athletics
gonna
checks.
be next to Kenna, just in case.
Kenna will just wild shape into a sparrow.
Okay.
Just so there's no rolls involved because I don't want to risk a character who's not here for
Well, then
what
Dex.
happens.
Oh yeah, Dex can levitate.
Dex can levitate, but you go real slow.
Yeah.
Dex will levitate. Oh, no, because you know I want to get through the door in time. Dex is fine. Ricky, athletics or acrobatics check. Oh, you got
Yeah, I'm
wings.
gonna go with
Never mind. You have
acrobatics.
wings.
Well, I think they're limited in use.
Oh, right, you do. Yeah.
So I don't want to necessarily use them if I can't
Dex,
help it.
Dex is still technically raging, so that's advantage.
For
21
me?
Did you say
Oh, for the-
acrobatics check?
if you're not flying. Yeah, acrobatics or athletics.
Cool.
Okay.
Basically, if you roll a 10 or lower, you fall into the crackling energy and something fun happens.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yay.
15.
All right, cool. Everybody gets safely
Plus
through the
10.
Everybody gets safely through the doors as they close. No one is de-aged or aged by a random amount. That's
Oh,
unfortunate.
I'm immune. I'm immune to magical aging too.
Some of you aren't, and that could have been bad.
Yes.
So-
It's like I could swim through this.
As you pass through the door slams shut, and you enter a vast dome-shaped chamber, where the walls are adorned with the symbol of Deltorith, the Lady of Hammers, the god of truth and law.
Oh.
This holy symbol depicts a hammer bearing down on a set of scales. In the center of the chamber stands a raised platform, accessible by 4 winding ramps. At the top of the platform lies a massive set of scales, currently unbalanced and awaiting some unknown object to be weighed. Etched into the floor are the words, "Do not be weighed down by your guilt."
How big are the scales? Like the pans of the scales?
Pretty big.
They're big enough for like a person to sit in?
Yeah.
Should one of us just like go over and just get in?
I will do it.
Oh, right. That you. I'm sorry, but Quoin. My, you're kind of. You're a good boy. You're
Quoin,
pure soul.
Quoin, do you climb into the scales?
I have no guilt to be weighed down upon.
That's the. Yep.
Okay. The scales just go. I gotta think here. There has been some shady stuff, but nothing too bad. This coin, it has a little trouble balancing, but it kind of evenly balances a little bit. And coin disappears.
Oh, I thought.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that we were supposed to give it something that we were guilty that, in order to balance. Don't be weighed down. Oh, so
It appears
something
like-
Weighed down.
else.
It appears like
Okay.
coin might not have been guilty about something, so coin just disappears.
Let's walk up.
I was not expecting that.
Flitz will run up.
Mm-hmm.
See you
This
guys
is me just
in
trying.
a
This is just me
minute.
trying to remember stuff that y'all have done. Yeah.
I mean, a coin just had his thing where everything was okay now. So
Yeah.
yeah, it makes
So
complete sense
Flitz,
that
you-
he just.
Flitz, you running
Flying
up?
colors.
You running up to the scales?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta think here for you too, because Flitz is kind of, not to be mean about it, kind of a wet blanket.
He really is.
Yeah, the
He was
scales.
for a while.
The scales
But
don't even.
he-
The scales don't even budge, and Flitz disappears.
Yeah, Flitz is. Yeah, Flitz.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Leaving Kenna, Dax, Druck, and Ricky.
Ricky will go next.
Okay.
Yeah, Ricky's
Yeah, the
been a good
scales
boy.
don't even budge.
Ricky has never done anything wrong in his life
Like-
ever.
When most of the people have gotten into it, there's been like a little bit of like adjustment. The scales just are like, don't budge whatsoever, and Ricky also disappears. Leaving
Whee! I don't
Druck
need
and
to put
Kenna.
on my camera.
I guess
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna turn off
just
the cameras. That'll give us Druck, Dax, and Kenna.
Hello, you first.
Just
I'll
slid
be-
the cover over. Still listening. Still here.
Yeah. Kenna
I'll be right behind you.
will get into the scales. They shift a little, but again, Kenna really hasn't done anything super that requires something. So Kenna also disappears, leaving just Dax and Druck.
You're next, Dax.
Dax will get in.
Wait, before you, as she's starting to do that, Dax is just gonna grab their arm.
Yeah.
Do you have any doubts?
No, but I have guilt.
Well, there it is.
And as Dax is like weighing their whatever, the scale does noticeably shift, and you and Dax both hear the words audibly in the chamber. Confess your guilt. And Dax will think. And Dax says something, but it's not audible. You kind of see Dax mouth the words, and then it looks confused as to why no words come out. The scale is balanced, and Dax disappears.
Oh. This one's tough. This is so tough. I mean, Druck's gonna try it first.
Okay.
Yeah. See where it stands, like based on all this stuff, because he's mostly forgotten. Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
His guild had been alleviated mostly, but it's probably still festering there somewhere.
Actually, as you sit in the scale, it kind of feels like something that's not here is kind of judging you on past discretions and stuff, possible discretions, possible misdeeds, whatever. Something that Druck feels probably maybe terrible about.
Dude, he left so many adventuring parties because they.
Okay, your scale is just like
yeah,
touching the ground.
There's like he was a guide for adventuring parties of like people who just sucked at it.
Yeah.
Like wandered off and got themselves killed, and he just kind of was like noped out of there.
So
before
your scale is touching the floor.
Yeah.
And just the voice then rings out again. Just confess your guilt.
Well, I ate my family. That's one. Now, the left-hand hitters, that group, I left them behind. They got torn to shreds by an owlbear. Oh god, I can't even remember the names now. But another adventuring party I left, even they couldn't take on a single bear, and I just left them behind, ran away. They're probably dead.
And he says he just keeps going down like a list of like 5 to 10 adventuring parties.
After
that he before he came to this adventuring party.
Okay.
It was just a bunch of adventuring parties that he just fucking yoinked out of because they either one wouldn't listen to him or just stumbled into a bad spot.
After about 10 or 15 minutes, the scales balance, and you also disappear. Everybody, you can reveal your webcams again if you're still here.
Did he just beat the record for the sorting hat? What happened?
You guys are all... 3 of you are, or the other 5 of you are falling through like a void, and you can't speak, you can't say anything. You just see each other falling through this void, kind of silently, and then Druck, after about 15 minutes, appears.
Are we floating or falling like in a downward trajectory?
You're kind of like floating.
Cool.
With like no sense of direction. Yeah. And then as soon as Druck appears, you're all standing in front of Wahlburgers? No. I closed the document by accident. That'd be fun.
Where are we? What unholy place
You
is this?
land in this corridor, and as you land in the corridor, your world feels like it's shattered. Just the ground quakes and trembles violently beneath your feet as if reality itself is on the brink of collapse. Ahead of you stretches a corridor, narrowing and widening unnaturally every 30 feet, like the stone is buckling and like trying to like make sense of reality almost. Like it's weird. The walls are crumbling away to reveal the swirling whirlpool and ocean beyond, but none of that's in here. It's like outside and repelled. That's all repelled by some forces that linger within. Intricate iconography of Cathossis adorns the entire corridor. And at the far end of the corridor are another set of sturdy iron doors, covered in the same iconography of Cathossis, but are rapidly fading from existence, and they are also ajar, like someone had just gone through there.
We need to move fast.
Yeah, sorry for the long wait. We gotta keep moving.
So,
I'm just like after going through like his fucking laundry list.
As they're running, Flitz is behind Druck and kind of pats him on the calf, like half calf, like thigh. Druck, you're a good boy too.
What do you mean? What's going on? Oh, right. Yeah, the guilt thing. It's fine.
Guilt.
You don't know me.
So, as you all pass through the doors, they slam shut, and they just vanish. And you find yourselves at the threshold of a towering labyrinth of twisted dark metal whose walls rise to the very top of this chamber. Covering the metallic walls of the labyrinth are eyes that peer out from the metallic surfaces like swollen, fleshy tumors.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Unearthly screams of otherworldly beings reverberate throughout the maze, assaulting your ears with a deafening intensity. And looking back, where the doors were, all you see is an abyss of absolute nothingness. And gazing up at the ceiling of the maze, the ceiling is covered with hundreds of drooling, hungry maws filled with teeth. And that's where we're going to go to break.
Oh boy.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes for the continuation of this little journey through the maze.
Hep.
See you all back here in 10 minutes.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
Hello, everybody. So, you have all teleported in front of a metal labyrinth covered in fleshy eyeballs. The ceiling is covered in mouths, drooling mouths, and they're screaming in the maze. And you're sitting right at the precipice.
I hate mazes.
Gonna do much. No.
Why don't we fly and see above?
There's mouths on the ceiling. You can certainly try.
Yeah.
So the way the walls of the maze go up, it makes it impossible to get a vantage point of the entirety of the maze. Designed in a way where people can't fly up and get a vantage point of the entirety
Do they go
of
up
it.
to the ceiling?
The walls go up to the ceiling.
Mm.
All right. There's only one way in.
Yep.
Should we go?
Give you some more little details. The corridors look like they're 20 feet wide. The ceiling's 20 feet up. 20 by 20.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of space. Uh-oh. That means that we might come across something big.
All right. It's a spooky, scary maze.
All right, we'll just go right.
It goes straight ahead.
Well, I mean, we'll just go straight ahead and then go right or wherever. We'll follow it. We'll just go. We're going. Yes,
all-
you have
so
to
it's-
hurry.
20 feet wide. Are you guys walking single file, side by side?
A solid 4-person wide line.
Yeah.
Just like filling up the entire hallway.
Like
There's
we're
six-
going
there's
down
six
the
of
yellow
you.
brick road
So how you guys
together.
doing this?
We're just chonking it.
All
Should we
right.
do 2 and 2?
2 and 2. There's
Two,
Yeah, I
two,
can,
two.
I can, I can just fly shortly above Druck's head.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me write down the marching order. Because that's important for stuff like this. So who's in the front?
Druck.
Drucken with Quoin floating above your head.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone going to be standing beside Druck then? Because Coin's above Druck. Alright, who's behind Druck and Coin?
Yo,
Flitz will be, Flitz and Ricky.
Flitz and Ricky with Dax and Kenna in the rear.
Well, Flitz wants to allow that distance, so he at least wants to be like 5 feet away.
All right, cool.
So Druck is essentially 10 feet away from.
Sure.
Or not Coin.
Flitz and
Flitz.
Ricky. Kenna and Dax. Alrighty, so this is going to be a little fun little maze. So, as you all traverse into the maze, you get this unsettling feeling of being observed. I mean, there's eyes everywhere.
love that.
Yeah, the corridors are eerily spacious. Take that description however you will.
Some back rooms shit.
Each about 20 feet wide, with a floor made of solid, cold stone, like icy cold stone. The walls, however, exude an uncanny warmth, akin to that of a living being. Like if you're touching a person's skin, it's kind of like that warm.
Don't like that.
And you swear within the walls, you can hear a faint but steady.
Really don't like that.
The walls feel as though they are 98.6 degrees.
Not a fan of that.
And you can swear you can hear a slow, steady, rhythmic pulse in the walls.
Awful.
And the corridor stretches ahead 30 feet before branching off to the left and right.
Left or right? It doesn't matter. Left.
Okay.
Okay. You look down the path to the left. It extends ahead, stretching for 30 feet before taking a sharp left turn.
Oh no, it does matter.
Guess what's the right side look like?
The right path seems to twist and turn.
Okay.
Flitz is gonna try to. He's gonna take his little map and he's gonna do a little line and do a split, and
Nice.
Cool.
indicate
So,
because he's
as you're-
cartographer.
As you're drawing on your map,
Uh-huh.
nothing seems to form.
Setting.
Well, what if I do this? He'll trot back to the T-split and he'll put a ball bearing in the center.
Perfect. I wanted somebody to do this.
Oh boy.
The ball bearing just disappears.
Okay, well, that's not going to work.
Yay. This maze is fucked.
So
Seems like it.
that's I'm out of any kind of plans.
Yep, the idea is just to keep moving, I guess.
Any traces of blood from?
It appears that this maze erases all forms of
Yeah.
tracking, path making.
All right.
Left or right? The
Left.
right is twisty and turny. The left extends and stretches before taking a sharp left. So you take the left. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Maybe. Well, the twists and turns don't stop there.
50% chance. Oh no.
After just 5 feet after you go around the initial corner, it veers to the right.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then, again, another sharp turn to the left. And there's this alternating path for several more minutes.
Ooh, no, dude, that is really fucked up because like, what's worse than having like a long hallway? Something where you cannot see what's in front of you.
Yeah, it's constantly like this.
You're constantly just looking like you don't. You just.
Yeah,
oh my
sucks.
god, that fucks with your head.
It sucks. Yeah, several more minutes going from sharp left turns to sharp right turns. Just like, do you continue down this path?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Until we get to a dead end.
Perfect. After navigating this path, you arrive at a cross-shaped junction. The path you took from the left leads you to this point, with 3 new passages stretching up before you in the southern, northern, and right directions. Each of these passages extends straight ahead for about 15 feet, before making a sharp turn to the right, and I would like somebody to roll me a d12.
I'll do it.
Yeah, it's one of you 3, because Flitz is getting some snacks.
Yeah.
Rolling it on the table and rolled.
What was it?
8.
Oh,
like that.
amazing. You said 8?
8.
Okay. The eyes just blink rapidly like they're happy, but the mouths on the ceiling begin to exhale this caustic green haze, filling the entirety of the maze with this caustic, burning, acrid smoke.
Yuck.
And this is poison, so Ricky, you're going to be fine.
Yay.
But I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws.
Does Ricky need to? So when you say I'm fine, do I need to roll it at all?
No, because
or-
you're immune to poison.
Okay.
And Dax is resistant. But that doesn't give you advantage.
And everyone will get +1 that's near
Yep.
me.
Dax got a 15. Okay, cool. And while this haze is up, everything in the maze is heavily obscured. But Dax is poisoned. So that sucks. Okay, Quoin, what'd you get?
I got a 15.
You're poisoned.
But I'm going to.
Actually, I think you're immune to disease.
I'm immune to disease, but I'm also going to use
Can't save Flitz.
going to use 5 points to unpoison myself.
Sure.
if I lay
As
on
soon
hands.
as you lay on hands, the haze is still present. I need you to make another con save as you cure yourself of the poison. The haze is
Great.
immediately back there.
Okay, cool. This one.
Kenna is fine.
Damn it! Cool.
So poisoned. Flitz.
I rolled a natural 16 plus 1 for Quoin, so 17.
That just succeeds.
Okay.
So the maze is now filled with this caustic green smoke. Everything inside is heavily obscured. And you're standing at a T-junction, basically, looking. You have a path to the north, a path to the south, and a path directly across from you.
You know, as evolved in the air as I am, and with air, I don't have the fucking gust cantrip. Or what.
It looks like the haze fills the entirety of the maze.
Yeah.
Okay. It was just, yeah, I was just looking at that. I was like, why the hell can I? Okay. Jeez.
So yeah, you got north, south, directly across.
Three directions, huh? I'm gonna roll a D100. And we're gonna go north, south, and the other one.
Okay.
North is the lower end, and then so north would be, 1 to 33. South would be 34 to, 67. So that's the right.
Okay. Yeah. The right path stretches ahead 15 feet and turns to the right. Well, yeah, heavily obscured, so you can just see it.
All right.
Maybe this way. Let's go.
Alrighty. The right path stretches ahead, and as you round the corner, you can see the maze floor has crumbled away, revealing a viscous, dark, bubbling mud that seems to stretch onwards and onwards and onwards. The pungent odor of decay and faint echoes of gurgling emanate from the murky sludge.
Alright, we gotta go back. This is the wrong way.
Okay, you go back to the T-junction.
And now 50-50. D6. 1 to 3 north, 4 to 6 south.
Okay.
South.
Okay. It's the same thing. Straight ahead 15, turns to the right.
Am I still poisoned?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there's still a haze?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as and it takes a turn to the right, as long as it doesn't have a dead end, or a result where it's just bubbling nothingness.
So as
You're
you
gonna
turn,
pursue that.
all right, as you turn the corner on this path, you can see the floor ahead is partially submerged in a rolling river of molten lava, with chunks of stone floating on its fiery surface.
Oh, come on!
You go check out the other one just to be safe.
Yep. I'm gonna head back.
Okay. So as you 15 feet down that corridor, turn to the right. The corridor ahead is coated with a glossy layer of ice, glistening with an otherworldly coldness that seems to seep into the air, creating a mist that greatly reduces visibility, mixed in with the haze. It's just no visibility whatsoever that way.
Well, I don't know what's more dangerous. The stuff we can see or the stuff we can't.
What, there's fire, ice, and goopy water?
Oopy goosey, like deadly. It smells rancid.
Even with all of your eyes, you cannot see through any of this truck?
Nope. I'm pretty good at seeing stuff. And
motherfucker has true sight, but that doesn't see. True sight
True sight
see
doesn't-
through fog.
No, it only sees through illusions and
Yeah.
invisibility and into the ethereal plane, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. It's too obscure. This whole maze is.
Too obscure. You'd have to be a hipster
Maybe
to
it's a
see
good
this.
thing. Oh, maybe it's a good thing that we're in a place where, eyes don't have an advantage.
That's true.
Considering we're up against something that has a lot of eyes, maybe there's something to take away from this. But my my preference is the icy path. I mean, like, I would not get hurt from the lava, so I wouldn't be too banged up if the group decided they wanted to go lava, because there's no problem here with that. But
I'm not
Yes.
immune to lava.
that's right. None of you are.
I think ice is probably not a terrible idea.
Great.
Okay.
Out of the current options, I think that one's going to be presumably the safest one. We just have to make sure that we don't lose track of each other.
Yes. We'll daisy chain it. Hold hands.
All right.
Maybe I'll take a stick and whack in front of us. Make sure that there's ground there.
Okay. Down the cold path then.
Yes.
All right. As soon as you all start to walk down this cold path, it's extremely cold. It's like -50.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Well, I don't know what it'd be in,
Jesus.
I don't know what it'd be in Fahrenheit.
Oh,
Those are actually about the same.
like negative.
So it's like instantly like, oh, if we don't wear our cold weather gear, we're gonna freeze to death.
Yeah, fucking cold weather gear, goggles, all that shit.
Okay. Takes about 10 minutes to put all that on.
Fine.
And the
Coin-
bell, and that also is the bell shoes. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Quoin's also noticing that he doesn't really need any of this after
Are you cold resistant?
I'm cold immune.
Oh, and you're fine.
After taking the
You're fine.
the silver dragon.
Yeah, you're fine. Cool. This cold mist also reduces visibility to 10 feet.
Okay.
Druck, survival check,
Yes.
please, to navigate this portion of the maze. Because I assume Druck is leading.
Yes, this is correct.
Mr. Fluffles is just like frozen solid inside Ricky's outfit.
I'm providing him some warmth.
Yeah.
The advantage is only for wilderness. Okay, so just
Yep.
a straight survival check. Okay.
Yep.
40.
40. Okay. The first
What?
hour goes by without any dead ends or getting lost. You're navigating it pretty well for the first hour. And everyone's got cold weather gear, so no con saves for exhaustion. That's good. I need another survival check for the second hour navigating this corridor. Another survival check, please.
32.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to 11 p.m.
Well, I mean 34.
Alright.
Technically.
That'll bring us to 11 p.m. for hour 2. Again, you don't run. You lead them through the maze with your stick, not running into any dead ends. It's going relatively well. You get a
Yeah.
sense. Probably a good thing we picked this one, because trying to navigate a lava-flooded corridor for like hours on end would suck.
Mm-hmm.
Especially 'cause
And the fact that we're trying to move fast means that our
The
body
mud.
heat's keeping us warm too.
the mud would have sucked, because you would have been moving at like slow pace to get through the mud. And also, if you touch lava, it's like 10d10 fire damage. So, one more survival check, please.
I was wading through it, but yeah.
That's another 34.
Alrighty. Hour 3 of this corridor alone brings us to a new day at midnight. Again, no new dawn stuff because there is no dawn anymore, because that's fun. And it is now the 30th, so congratulations, everybody. There's still 9 more days left of this month.
So far. See if that continues.
Oh, it should. If Ven's quick or slow. Ven's slow. It's fine. Ven's got his own stuff to do. Alrighty.
Take a break.
Finally, a day's passed. It's been so fucking long since we had a day pass. Alright. Good job, everybody. After navigating through the maze for several hours, you finally arrive at a small clearing. Here, the paths from each of those previous corridors converge. So you can see where the lava corridor converges into here, and the mud corridor. The haze is also gone. So everyone is no longer poisoned that was poisoned.
Okay.
The haze, the mist, that's all gone. So the visibility stuff is all gone.
Oh, so it's a good thing that I was leading, because I was rolling at disadvantage, but since I have reliable talent.
If somebody else was leading, you guys could have been stuck in that area for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So, you arrive in like a clearing of stone. That doesn't seem like the maze continues, though. In the center of the clearing stands a striking black marble statue of a beholder. Its multiple eye stalks gazing intently in all directions, and surrounding 10 eye stalks. Surrounding the statue are 10 mirrors standing independently on the ground. And I need somebody else who is not Caleb to roll me a d12.
Gotcha. 11.
Thank you.
Good number in craps.
That's a good number for this, too. But yeah, you got a beholder statue made of black marble. All of the 10 eye stalks are kind of facing in weird random directions, and then there's 10 mirrors matching the number of eye stalks that surround the beholder statue.
If we're looking at that statue,
Yeah.
does it look like the eye stalks are pointing at the mirrors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone investigating the statue, getting up close and like looking at it, just kind of get an idea what y'all doing in this little clearing thing?
I'd investigate it, but not touch it.
Yeah, cool. Hi,
Don't
Kobold.
worry, I'm not going to touch it.
Each eye stalk is marked with a symbol in deep speech, and it looks like the eye stalks can be grabbed and moved. And the mirrors also have symbols in deep speech, but the symbols on the mirrors don't match any of the symbols on the eyes. So it's in deep speech. You recognize the symbols of deep speech because you guys have been hanging out with each other long enough to recognize said symbols.
Dax, so glad we didn't ditch you. And Van was like, hey, ditch Dax.
I don't read deep speech. I read undercommon.
Oh.
Can anybody understand, or does anybody know deep speech?
You spoke it out loud to me, I'd know what you said, but I can't read it.
I don't think Ben's book had
Ven spoke Qualish. Or Qualith.
Qualith is just
Yeah,
the language of the
but-
mind flayers. Yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't think Ven didn't have the comprehend languages either. So
Nope.
Flitz never took it. Shit. Wait. He pulls out the book from the headmaster.
Yeah, comprehend languages is on the first page.
Hey!
Okay, so this is going to take me a second. So,
Yeah, take your time.
it's
I'll
a
just-
level 1 spell, right?
Yeah, comprehend languages is first level,
Shit.
and it's a ritual.
Okay.
Are we still in a place where spells are a little bit?
Oh no, that's been gone for a while.
Oh, okay. That was just the bridge, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Sure. Can Flitz attempt to cast,
Yeah, fuck
do the
it.
ritual to
Yeah,
cast it?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Because if not, he would have to spend about 2 hours.
You can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'll also be posting this in the group chat. In order from left to right, and you can move the eye stalks around. The eye stalks say disintegration, enervation, telekinetic, sleep, petrification, charm, paralyzing, slowing, and death.
Wait, you said you did post this?
I'm posting it right now.
Oh, you are posting. Okay, sorry.
And you would know.
right.
Flitz would know this because Flitz, you went to a school.
Right.
Those are all the
She went
names
to school.
of what each eye stalk does. And then the mirror's symbols say the following: demise, decay, calcification, slumber, psychokinetic, debilitation, deceleration, dread, immobilizing, and enchantment.
Okay. Demise is death. Decay. Oh.
I mean,
Calcification is petrification. Sleep is slumber. Psychokinetic is telekinetic.
Immobilizing is paralyzing.
There you go. Deceleration
Enchantment
is slow.
charm.
Yes. Dread is fear. Disintegration is decay. Innervation is debilitation.
what's innovation? I don't know any of the words you're saying.
Can Flitz attempt to like recall what innervation does?
Yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, but like for the in the realm of the beholders, what innervation can do.
Why not? Let's have fun with that.
Okay.
And the enervation ray. Con save necrotic damage if you fail.
Oh, that might be
shit.
decay then.
Now, do you want the
Yes.
meaning of enervation?
Oh.
Because that's kind of more along with that's playing on. A feeling
okay.
of being drained of energy or vitality, fatigue.
So debilitation would work for innervation. I think demise is death. Decay is disintegration. Calcification is petrification. Slumber is sleep. Psychokinetic is telekinetic. Debilitation is innervation. Deceleration is slowing. Dread is fear. Immobilizing. Paralyzing. Enchantment, charm.
Didn't you say paralyzing? Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, there's petrification and paralyzing. That's right.
Yeah.
So perhaps, since we're not all in
A a physical space with each other,
Right.
Perhaps typing out what
I'm-
goes with
I'm
what,
gonna- I'm
and
about
then
to-
sending that
I'm about
would
to go through
probably
this.
be easier.
So,
Okay.
Flitz. It seems like
Mhm.
Flitz is the one taking hold of this puzzle.
Gonna have to.
I mean,
Uh,
Druck doesn't know half the words. Any of the words.
What mirror are you watching? Are you matching the charm eye stalk with?
Enchantment.
Okay. You hear as you move it, you hear a as it locks into place.
Okay.
The paralyzing eye stalk.
Paralyzing is. I'm reading back through again. Immobilizing.
That locks into place. Fear.
Fear is dread.
Joke's on you. No, yeah, that
Oh, I was
that
like,
one's obvious.
Who
No,
obvious?
This is
Slowing.
a really fun puzzle. Not
Slowing.
gonna lie.
What do you
Yeah.
what do you match slowing with?
Oh, deceleration.
Yeah. Another easy little one. Enervation.
Oh fuck! What did I say?
We can skip this one.
You can skip
Just
if you
skip
like.
it.
You can skip
Yeah.
for
I'm
now
gonna
if
jump
you'd
past
like.
this one for now. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know you skipped it.
Oh no.
The next one is telekinetic.
Psychokinetic.
Sleep.
Slumber.
Okay, that one also locks into place.
Does psychokinetic lock into place?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you didn't confirm. So.
And then petrification.
Calcification.
Yep, that locks into place. Disintegration.
Shit. It's those two that are gonna. Fuck. Okay, he's gonna jump. Can he jump past that one and go to death?
Yep,
And do death to demise?
that one locks into place.
So decay and debilitation can either be innervation or disintegration. Okay, I'm gonna say innervation. Flitz is gonna look to the others. Be ready just in case.
I mean, yeah.
Who's gonna push decay to innervation?
Okay, as you do,
Shit.
each of the eye stalks flare.
What?
6 of them flare, actually, because there's 6 of you here.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, 50-50 chance, and you poached it.
Let's see
Shit.
what happens.
Shit.
Let's go with Ricky first, because you're at the very top in my overlay.
Oh boy.
Ricky,
Hello.
this beam
Yeah.
of yellow light hits you center mass. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So sorry.
I'm gonna spend a key point. 'Cause I hope that doesn't fuck me.
I got slightly better for. Am I within 10 feet of coin?
Yeah.
16.
You're paralyzed for 1 minute.
Ah!
You kind of just fall over, just paralyzed. All right, Quoin, you're next. Constitution saving throw, please. As a beam of weird light hits you, and it makes you feel awful and debilitated.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw, please, for little Quoin.
Can I please get a different kind of saving throw tonight?
No.
10.
10. Oh, sorry, buddy. You take 34 necrotic damage.
Christ on the cross. Well, I'm resistant to necrotic,
So you
so
take
it's
half of that.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You take
good.
17.
Yeah, Coin's been the punching bag tonight,
For
but he's
Con,
also
yeah.
gotten the kills tonight too.
All right, next up is we're gonna go with the people that are here first. Druck. Ooh, that one's fine. Strength saving throw.
That's not fine for me. Oh God. 15.
15. You are you're restrained
Mm-hmm.
and telekinetically lifted 30 feet up in the air towards the mouth on the ceiling,
No.
and it makes a bite attack against you with advantage because you're restrained.
Yep.
14 plus 5, 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so it bites into you as you're kind of floating there in front of it. Restrained in the air. 3, 8. 8 piercing damage.
You know what? I'm just gonna use my reaction to take half
Okay, 4.
damage,
Yeah.
and because of my armor, I haven't used this since I've had this armor, and I've been stupid for not using it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the psychic shift. If you take damage, you can spend your reaction to teleport to an unoccupied space within 30 feet of you and half the damage.
Alright, so you teleport away, you're still restrained wherever you teleport to.
Oh.
Because you're still
Weird.
held in a telekinetic grip.
Of the,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll take that.
Alright.
And that's because it was
4.
8 damage, so 4. Okay.
Ooh, Flitz. Flitz, you see a beam very similar to the one that hit Ven in the catacombs.
Oh no!
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What's that?
Disintegration. Yep. DC. I need you to. Yep.
Oh,
Dex save plus
21.
1. You're not.
Oh.
You're not.
22.
Yeah, you're fine.
He jumps out of the way,
Oh, I wasn't.
grabbing, clutching onto the
Why was
books
I
that he
rolling?
has.
Why was I rolling d6? I was rolling the wrong dice for these. I was rolling d8s. It's supposed to be d10s. No, I was rolling d10s. What am I talking about? All right, Dax gets hit by a ray that looks like molasses. Dax is not slowed, which is kind of fine for this instance. And then Kenna, a ray that looks like the color of stone.
Oh.
Petrification. Advantage? No, that's to resist spells. 10 plus 1 plus 1, 12.
That's good, right?
Kenna is restrained, and at the end of their next turn, makes a save again or is petrified. Alright. All of the eye stalks reset.
Oh.
Shit.
And Drunk falls 30 feet to the floor.
Oh, I teleported to the
Okay.
floor.
You fall a couple inches to the floor.
Okay.
So yeah, all of the eye socks reset. Ricky, you're no longer paralyzed, but Kenna does have to make another save.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
Yeah.
Kenna turns into a statue.
Shit! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Do
sorry.
we have anything for this? Do we have anything?
Kenna does.
This coin?
You need greater restoration to cure petrification.
That was a greater restoration?
Yep.
I thought lesser would do it.
Nope.
Yeah, I only have lesser restoration. Does lay on hands fix it?
Put them in the chest.
Wait.
Until we figure this out.
And also, all of Kenna's belongings are now stone as well, so you can't grab any of their diamond
We can't
dust.
grab the no.
Oof.
And no one can cast. No one in this party can cast greater restoration,
Yeah.
except for Kenna.
Uh-oh.
So just
Wait. Okay. Check your inventories.
Yeah, I don't.
We can't look at the fucking bag of holding, right? Because I was on
Nope.
Kenna.
Kenna also has the bag of holding, which is also now
Oh,
completely stone.
Oh, do magic items turn to stone too?
Yeah, everything on your person turns to stone.
Oof.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have a diamond ring. That's 1,500. But
I don't.
if anybody can cast the spell, I have a diamond ring.
I don't have. I can't do that spell.
Right. So let's get Kenna in the chest. Flitz.
It doesn't turn you into an object. The chest will consume Kenna if you put Kenna in the chest.
Oh, what?
The chest consumes creatures.
But it's a stone.
When you're petrified, you're not considered an object. You're still considered a creature
Oh.
because you're still a sentient being.
Yeah. I guess never mind then. Yeah.
Justin, is there a time limit on rewrite history for the hourglass?
Let me double check.
Because it just says once per day when a creature you can see within 60 feet of you is forced to make a saving throw, you can use your action to make the roll either a critical. So is it like
You have to do it when
the
the saving throw occurs.
Okay, and I was paralyzed and couldn't
Correct.
do anything.
Fuck. Oh.
All right. Well, Flitz, do you know the correct way to do this now?
I think so. Yes.
We were down to the last two.
Two. Mm-hmm.
So now it's just a matter of choosing the other.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can we do that and see if...
It's like wiping tears away. Yeah.
And we'll figure this out.
And because of all the fucking hijinks and everything, Druck's gonna make sure that while Flitz is doing that, he's
any
maintaining contact.
Any
with
non-magical
Kenna.
object. So Kenna's magic items are still
Oh, okay.
solid,
Oh, good.
or not solid, but still like not.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse
me.
So, redoing them again.
Oh, yeah, the amulet of endless voices was destroyed to make spell slots. So I should delete that. So you're redoing all of the things and then putting the last two, switching the last two.
Switching the last two, yeah.
All right.
Shit.
The mouth of the statue opens, revealing a staircase that spirals downwards.
How heavy is Kenna right now?
Petrification. Let me see here. It tells you weight increases by a factor of 10.
Oh god.
So Kenna would be 1,000 pounds.
Damn it.
I don't think I can do that.
No,
Dax,
I can-
can you do this?
I can.
We have
Dax
10
can push, drag, or lift 1,260. So Dax is just gonna. This will also overload Dax's carrying capacity, but Dax will lift Kenna up and just kind of hold Kenna like this over the shoulder, double-handed.
Wait, we have the carpet. We can put them on.
Yeah, what if we were able to hold parts of it like it was a pull-out couch?
Well, that'll just make us much more slower if multiple
Here.
of us are.
He'll pull out the carpet. Up.
The carpet with Ben's face on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because
are you putting?
it goes a lot slower. It'll go 15 feet.
I'll go 20 if I'm carrying Kenna.
Oh. Well, then I don't want you to drop Kenna. Let's just keep the carpet around just in case you need to deposit Kenna. But if things go haywire.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm sorry again, everyone.
No. I mean, we're all in the same. I don't know what any of the words mean anyway, so I would have done a lot worse.
Ricky, make a perception check.
Okay. 30.
You can kind of hear giggling coming from inside your clothes.
What?
It's kind of funny. I'm sorry.
What's funny about it? What a rabbit.
It went bad.
Yeah,
What else?
that's
It can't get any worse. Like,
it can get worse.
Everyone is dead. It is the worst right now.
do you want me
Can
to
you fix this?
Yeah. Do you want me to fix it?
Yes, can you fix it?
What do I get in return?
What do you want?
What are you offering?
Would you like?
Whatever I have, the world is gone.
Can I have your
We
name?
have my name?
Yeah.
Sure.
Done. Mr. Fluffles crawls out of your shirt, hops over to Statue Kenna, places a paw on Statue Kenna, and casts Greater Restoration. Ricky,
Mm-hmm.
all memory of your name fades.
Hey, what's Ricky doing touching Kenna?
You go to say Ricky, and
What's
Well, I was referring to the rabbit.
oh, not how it goes. Okay, but yeah, sure.
No, okay. I thought
that's how
he
I was
literally
going
just
to.
took his name.
But,
so we were gonna call the rabbit
Ricky.
Ricky from now on.
You just don't have a name anymore.
We're changing the name on the character sheet to what's his name?
And Mr. Fluffles
Little Elf Boy?
And Mr. Fluffles goes, "No, that's a little too mean. Hold on a second." And he claps, and everyone gains memories of what Ricky's name is, except for Ricky.
So Ricky doesn't know his own name, but everybody
Yeah.
else does.
And then Mr. Fluffles hops back over and crawls back into your outfit. Okay, I fixed it.
All right, that's. I mean, honestly, it feels like a fair trade, but that could be worse. Everyone's dead, so you know.
Flitz,
Do
make
that later.
me history check on what just occurred and based on what Mr. Fluffles just asked for.
16.
There's a lot of stories that
Roll.
warn people about telling fey creatures their true name. Because sometimes fey creatures can just be like, I think I'll take that. I think I'll borrow that. I think that's just my name now. Or I'll just take that name and have fun with it. Anyways, Kenna's back, no longer a statue. Kenna's like, well, that was weird.
Sorry.
Oh, and since Mr. Fluffles did that, can somebody roll me a D100? Because this is what somebody else rolled for maze effects.
Not Ricky. You roll since it was your rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you already rolled actually. I'll roll it. I'll roll it.
Yeah, it's Flitz's fault.
D100?
Let's go.
Technically. 16.
Each of you regain 5 hit points.
Oh, I'm at full.
And then a minute later,
Ah,
you each regain 5 hit points.
What?
And then a minute later, you each regain 5 hit points.
That's a total of 15 now.
Oh wait, for the next minute. So every 6 seconds you gain 5 hit points for the next minute.
So that's a
30
total
health
of
5 times 60.
300.
So everybody gets 300 hit points back.
Wait,
Whoa!
I thought you said it was every 6 seconds for 60 seconds?
For a minute, yeah. I don't care.
That'd be 10 times. Okay.
yeah.
Math
Everybody's
is
full
dumb.
health.
Math is dumb. You're all full
Math
health.
is soup.
That's dumb. You're all full hit. You're all at full. Because I mean, so most of you were like almost at full anyway. So
yeah.
And the mouth is open on the beholder now.
yeah, and it reveals a spiral staircase going down.
Wait, well, I'll go first since I messed up.
Yeah, Kenna, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's kind of weird.
Good. I'm sorry.
I didn't really. I wasn't aware. I don't know what happened, but hey, because you're not aware when you're not aware when you're petrified. So
Druck like puts a hand on their shoulder and kind of brushes off the extra gravel.
Well,
just like
Residual gradual.
yeah.
gravel.
come on, Ricky, let's go.
Oh, who? What?
Ricky,
Ricky,
that?
come on.
Is there someone else here?
oh my God, let's just go.
Okay.
No wait. Hey, what's it?
And we're just gonna start walking,
Yeah.
but Druck's just gonna be like,
What's going on?
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't see you aren't responding to your name.
When have I not responded to my name?
Well, just now. I mean, what is your name, then? If it's not. Oh, we didn't say the whole thing. Riqquarian? What was
Rictavio.
it? No. It's like It's a Riqquarian.
Riqquarian Daladra.
Ooh, do that again, Druck. The Ricka.
The Riqquarian.
I don't
You
know
all-
what my name is.
You all do just hear Mr. Fluffles laughing. It's funny.
We'll just give you a new name.
Just a little prank, you guys.
We'll just call you where you're from. Argent. That's a good name.
Okay, my name's Argent.
Or lemon.
Sure.
Your name's lemongrass cake.
Oh, lemongrass.
We'll
call you
is your
lemongrass.
name Nut Slurry?
That seems like a not so great name.
So you got Argent, Nut Slurry, Lemongrass.
Argent Nut Slurry Lemongrass. For a
What are
full
those
name?
three? Yes.
That's your full name.
All right, placing on the character sheet. Let's go.
Mr. Fluffles is dying of laughter. We gotta have. He's like, yeah, we gotta have fun before everything ends, right? So.
I mean, well, I don't know what's happening, but it's kind of fun.
He offered up his name.
Yes, it's.
Wait for Kenna?
Yeah.
Well, we gave him a better name.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
do you
mean,
think we could call you Alns for short?
Argent is fine.
Argent, but it's ALNS. Argent lemongrass nut slurry? Alns.
I think Nut Slurry is one word.
What an.
Well, we
Oh
don't
my
we don't
God.
call you for Quoin Harding.
You don't squaw?
What's Squaw? How do you spell your name?
Sir Quoin Harding.
Oh. No, that would be
Squee?
Shka.
Squee.
Shka.
oh my gosh.
Alright. Do you just?
Well,
do
Draco
you
would
just
just be duh.
so Fitz, you're leading the way down the staircase.
This is
Yeah.
all very fair, Argent.
Okay.
You know, Flitz, I feel like a.
So, Dax just says, I feel like a DJ. As you all have this conversation about Ricky's new identity as you descend the spiraling staircase, hey, guess what? It leads you to yet another level of the labyrinth, a second level of the maze. However, the corridor is now behind you, and the corridor stretches behind you 30 feet before turning to the left, while the entire level of this level of the maze is submerged in icy cold water that rises up to about 2 feet in depth.
Flitz is gonna climb onto the carpet.
Quoin will climb up onto Druck.
Okay. Mr. Fluffles will just stay where he is. Alright, lemongrass.
It was Argent.
Argent, hop
Argent.
on.
Argent.
Okay.
We got
Fucking
surnames. He's got surnames
lemongrass
of the wazoo.
nutslurry. Alright, do you all proceed down the wet corridor?
Yeah, we'll slop it up.
Cool.
So I believe it's Argent Nut Slurry Lemongrass. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Officially.
The corridor twists and turns. leading you deeper into the maze until you step into a vast stone chamber that spans about 60 feet across. The floor is covered in countless tiny holes, from which beams of red light emanate, creating a mesmerizing pattern on the ceiling that resembles the night sky filled with eyes. As you stand in the chamber, the intense gaze of the eyes on the walls seem to pierce through your very soul, causing all of your hearts to momentarily stop beating. Like everyone.
My arm.
A good 5 seconds go by. 10 seconds. When your hearts resume their rhythm, you notice that the irises of your own gifted eyes now glow a haunting shade of blood red, as if they have absorbed some of the light in this room. And as this occurs, a previously unseen doorway materializes on the left wall.
No. I don't like this.
I think any of us like this.
Alright.
I gotta change Ricky's name in the campaign too.
Alright.
What was it? It's Argent
Argent
Nut
Nut
Slurry.
Slurry Lemongrass.
Thank you.
It's on. I changed his character sheet, so you can
Excellent.
reference it there.
Sure.
Argent Nut
Middle name?
Slurry.
The middle name, first name Argent,
No,
last
no,
name
no.
Lemongrass, middle name
Oh,
Nut
right,
Slurry.
lemongrass
Nut Slurry is
one
my
word.
middle name.
One word.
Lemongrass is my father's name. No, it actually isn't.
Oh man. See, I like the fey creatures because they just ask for the weirdest things in return.
No,
Unlike
and I
devils who are just like.
no. And I think this is great that we're kind of going with this, and I mean it's what's happening.
But yeah, you have a previously unseen doorway, no door in it, just a doorway, materializes on the left wall, and it's glowing with like a rhythmic blue red light, and that red light is pulsing to match each and every one of your heartbeats. So it'll like jump each between. It like kind of jumps between each of like what each of your heartbeats are doing right now. So it's kind of like matching each of your rhythms.
Oh, all right. Proceed forward. On the carpet.
It's just Ven's face. It's oh man.
Memory.
The corridor extends ahead, leading to a grand brass door emblazoned. I'm so excited now. With the likeness of a woman donning a metal mask, her visage framed by a halo of gleaming blades. The door is slightly ajar, and a solemn warning has been etched into the stone surrounding it in every known language. Adorning the walls of the corridor are murals that tell a story. The paintings depict a fantastical city, a ring-shaped metropolis suspended above the apex of a towering, needle-shaped mountain peak. A human figure bound in chains is shown moving through the bustling streets, guided by a towering 15-foot-tall imposing woman in flowing black robes, wearing a metal mask adorned in a halo of gleaming blades, similar to the inscription on the door. The murals continue, unveiling the fate of the chained man. He is shown locked in a dark cell, communicating with a mysterious entity from beyond the known multiverse through a familiar-looking rift. As he does so, a rift cracks open in his cell, and his body erupts with eyes that cover every single inch of his being. He steps through the portal into a void of nothingness, where he begins to dream, shaping realities into being, including both of what you all know as the planes of existence, called the Scattering, and the world, Del Nasra. This man transforms into the being you recognize as Cathossis. And there is an inscription around the door, written in every language, that reads, "Beyond this threshold lies the nexus of the multiverse, the very web that connects all things. Tread with caution, for beyond lies the domain of the Lady of Pain."
You want a sigil?
So question.
Oh, that just
Question.
clicked.
Question.
Yeah.
So, in the mural, there was a feminine figure
15
and
feet tall.
a masculine figure.
And a man bound in chains features.
We know that the male figure was Cathossis.
Who turned into Cathossis, yeah.
Yeah. And the feminine figure we haven't really been introduced to.
None of you know who it is.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a brand new element
Yep.
into what our knowledge.
Yep.
Like there's no other
Nope.
knowledge that we have
And
received
the door is
regarding this.
and her
new
visage
element.
is carved in, is engraved into the door. And yeah, the inscription is, beyond this threshold lies the nexus of the multiverse, the web that connects all things. Tread with caution, for beyond lies the domain of the Lady of Pain.
Who's the Lady of Pain?
I don't know. I thought this was boys' night.
Sorry.
You might be right.
I don't know.
I don't know. That name doesn't. I mean, sometimes some of the other students would go visit a lady who did different types of pain, but she never had a door like this. It was usually just a big house.
Ricky, you feel Mr. Fluffles shaking out of anxiety within your outfit.
You all right in there, pal?
Nope. No.
What's wrong?
Just silent, like, no.
Why do you know so much?
Don't worry about it. It's a secret. It's a
I'm a little
secret.
worried about it.
Don't worry about it, Argent.
All right.
Lemongrass.
So,
Not slurry, it's fine.
all right. So there's someone new now. We've got Cathossis, who.
And these
we
doors are also
all-
ajar a little bit.
We all collectively want to kill this Cathossis person, yes, because they just
If that's possible.
wiped out the entirety of existence, yes.
Well, technically it was your friend, but yes. That was Mr. Fluffles.
Technically.
Right now.
But like this other figure, what's going on with them? Is this something else we need to worry about? I mean,
Well,
we're
maybe she
clearly
would be
on
an
borrowed
ally.
time. We all should be dead regardless. So
You can just
Right,
hear Mr.
so
Fluffles.
looking-
Mr. Fluffles is just like visibly shaking within Ricky's outfit.
Well, so looking at this I'm confused because it looks like, looking at all this, it looks like Cathossis was just a guy who was put in jail, and then he dreamed up the universe and everything, and then he reached out to something that made him all weird and eyeball-y, and then he dreamed up the universe. Does that mean Cathossis created the universe?
Well, it would seem like he created ours, because this
Right.
mention we've been hearing multiverse a little bit more frequently. When we were in the Flesh City, we heard mentions of a multiverse, and then there was this multiverse so he dreamt up our reality, which we knew that because we heard that he was our creator god. So maybe this is how he. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So there's another entity at play here. I mean, actually, there's two technically. There's whatever Cathossis contacted, and then this Lady of Pain. Maybe we need to get in contact with her. Maybe we could have
Nope.
like a meeting
You hear
with
Mr.
her.
Fluffles say, "Nope."
Why not?
Is she dead?
Oh fuck.
Did Cathossis kill her?
No. It's kind of impossible to kill her.
I mean, it's impossible to kill her.
Well, it's possible to kill all gods, but she's not a god. She's sort of more
What?
powerful than a god. It's hard to explain. No one really knows her deal.
So it's more like a feeling then.
No, she's a
based on a
physical.
feeling.
She's a physical being. That's her in the mural.
So why would this
How- could
doorway
you-
lead to her?
This mural.
Yeah.
Sorry about this. Sorry to cut in.
No.
This mural.
Yeah.
How intimidating is it? Like you said, it was an artist kind of
you want a
rendition of
picture of
it
the Lady
or
of Pain?
whatever. Like, how fucked do we feel when looking at this
Here you go.
this image?
Oh. This is like a statue of her?
Yeah, there she is.
Not my favorite.
Yeah,
Love her.
slashing and piercing. A lot of slashing and piercing coming
Love
from
her.
this.
Mr. Fluffles will crawl out of Ricky's outfit. the people of where she's from don't really speak her name. She rules a city, and he gestures to the mural of the ring-shaped city above the mountain. Doesn't really concern herself with ruling it. She's got people that do it for her. She only interferes when something threatens the stability of the city, or generally, in some interpretations, the multiverse as a whole. Which is what's happening right here. She's not a god. She predates divinity. Hates the gods.
Well, then, shouldn't she be doing something about this?
Every single one of them. And is far more powerful than each and every one of them. She maintains reality, in a way. When Vecna found a way through into this city from his world, she slaughtered all of his forces, imprisoned him in that city where we met, the Flesh City, and to ensure the world he came from wasn't a threat, she wiped it off the face of the multiverse. So, we need to find Ven before she does, or our world is going to be blinked out entirely.
Okay.
I see.
Right. So, when you say city around a mountain floating above the mountain, is it like a halo type situation?
It's shaped more like a torus, like a donut.
Right.
It's like a ring.
I don't know if the topography of the city matters after that other part. I think the fact that the universe is going to be destroyed is we should go.
That's if she catches Ven. Which
yeah, we should go.
Is likely.
I'm with this guy.
Argent. Lemongrass.
Argent, yeah.
Lemongrass.
Mr. Lemongrass. Lemongrass is my last name.
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Lemongrass.
That being said, she hates Cathossis, and just judging by the murals.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're all kind of touched by Cathossis in a way with all your little eyeballs,
Yeah.
just pray you don't run into her, because if we do, we're fucked.
Alright, so the thing that we do is we take out this pretender Ven and make it as painful as possible. I mean, they're called the Lady of Pain, so we just do a lot of pain and then stab all of our eyes.
Well, we don't want to be in this, where we're going, long at all.
Okay.
Think of it like a heist, but the heist is taking a person. That's how I'm going to think of it. We're kidnapping Ven.
Well, kidnapping implies that Ven is.
Ven is gone.
Yeah,
we can't think like
we should probably just
Ven
go.
is still there.
Right? Should we wait? We should head in. All right, let's go.
No, we should go.
Yeah, we should move.
Okay. As you all step through the heavy brass doors, a wave of potent, powerful magic surges through each of you, followed by a sudden
I feel
release.
potent magical energy surging through me.
Before you stands a city like no other, a ring-shaped metropolis that stretches out in a circular pattern. In addition, you feel true, genuine fear, even if you're immune to being frightened. And you watch as the eyes that adorn your body, thanks to the corruption of Cathossis, have now sunken beneath the surface of wherever they are in your body, concealing themselves. Deathly afraid of where they are. To direct your other eyes in your eyes, just kind of like push like into your skull, basically.
Oh.
Looking up, though, you all see the far side of the city gently arching overhead. Kind of like that scene in Inception, where it's all like overhead. The buildings that line the outer ridge of the ring have no windows, creating an atmosphere of isolation and separation from the outside world. The narrow streets wind their way between towering buildings that press in upon one another. The architecture is all marked by iron spikes and bladed fences, and a visibility-reducing haze fills the chimney, due in part to the myriad of fills the city, due in part to the myriad of chimneys that adorn every building. And despite the lack of a visible sky, because of the city, it is kept lit by an intrinsic luminescent air that mimics a day-night cycle. Finally, like the rest of creation, the streets of this city are littered with the bodies of tens of thousands of people, and a plethora of other creatures, ranging from celestials, fiends, aberrations, and many more. And Mr. Fluffles hides back in Ricky's clothes and says, "Yeah, welcome to Sigil, the city of doors."
I know what that means. Druck.
It's there's portals to. It's called the City of Doors because it kind of maintains portals to every world, every plane of existence, and every time in existence. The sort of tricky thing is these portals are everywhere and anywhere. They could be a doorway, the gap between a chair and a wall, a window, in the middle of a street, and they're hard to detect unless you know what you're looking for.
Well, we're looking for Ven, so maybe we can narrow that down a little bit.
So we look for any signs of Ven.
He was bleeding, right?
Kinda, last time we had done something, you had a detection type spell. Could you detect a person specifically?
I don't have the ability to locate people. But I could locate
Can you
the
locate
loom.
objects?
I could locate the loom, because he has that.
He does.
Alright, Kenna will cast locate object. Within 1,000 feet. Can that last for 10 minutes? Okay, nothing yet. But I have a little thing up that I'll get a ping if we're within 1,000 feet of Van.
Alright, we'll get moving then.
So you're just traversing. Yeah. I'll also post a picture of what the city looks like, because this is an actual place that I didn't make up. Neither did I make up the Lady of Pain. She's just really fucking cool.
She is.
And so is the City of Doors, Sigil.
I want to meet her.
I don't think we do.
No.
You really don't.
Yeah.
So, this picture of Sigil is showing people on the mountain, kind of like on the rocky portions beneath it, but the city is built on the inside of the ring, like this.
Oh, like Halo.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Halo. This is the Planescape setting, everybody. But yeah, you all, or no, this is this Planescape? Yeah. You all are
We
wandering
said-
these weird streets, and and they're also redoing they're bringing back Planescape, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
So
think it's
if we
technically
look-
every setting.
It's also
If we
every
look
setting.
straight up,
You see the
you
city.
see the mountain tip.
No,
Yeah.
you see the city.
No, but you said
If I look
looking
straight-
up, we see the mountain tip. So if we're
Like
like,
looking,
in the
uh,
city,
Like in the middle, like a spoke.
So
Yeah.
the way it works, as I described,
Mhm.
if you look directly up when you're in the city, you see the other side of the city directly overhead. You don't see the mountain.
Oh, because in the picture it looks
missed
like the
that.
mountain
Yeah,
sticks
but
up in the middle.
That's the way Sigils
Okay.
describes. You see the
Oh,
other side of the
okay,
city
okay.
The
arching
illusion.
overhead.
so it's like
yeah.
yeah. So like the it's above the mountain,
Yeah.
not like Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Cool.
Welcome
Okay,
to
that makes
Sigil.
sense.
Sigil, one of the coolest places in like the whole D&D multiverse, but also a lot of weird shit goes on here. Anyways, yeah, there's portals everywhere, but you can't see them because they're hidden in places. So, you're in Sigil. What are you doing?
Alright, as a group, we move. We need to try to locate Ven. We got Kenna with the sniffer on the case. We just gotta move and move fast. Cover as much ground as possible while
And-
this is up.
You can barely see the street because bodies just litter it.
Where would Vin go? Where would Cathossis move him into the city for?
I don't know.
And Druck will look around to see if there are any like big landmarks that we might be able to, like a temple or a big building,
Prison.
or prison. Do I see any of that looking like in the distance and then curving around and looking around like the edge of
see
the place? Am I seeing any
Stalls,
big
shops, no temples.
like residential districts, things like that?
Houses, not houses, shops, but like not really any temples.
So, I mean, like outside of temples, like any big buildings, like
Not in the immediate vicinity.
okay. Can I see any like in the distance or
Make a,
like
make
across the
a-
way?
Make a perception check.
Okay. What is that advantage for? I need to figure out.
But it looks like you're currently in like a market ward.
Oh, Cacophony of Eyes. So yeah, I would have advantage. Okay.
Not right now because the eyes are all concealing themselves.
Oh, okay. Let me re-roll that then. All right. 29.
29. You just get a glimpse of a building in the distance made entirely of like solid gold. Like a towering kind of hall-like building of like stacked tiers. Yeah, made of solid gold.
It might be nothing, but I mean that one sticks out a bit. I don't know if you can see it. It's like, I mean, you could just barely see a bit of it over the top of that other building, but it's a ways away.
It's like on the opposite side of the ring, so it's technically directly overhead.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Opposite side of the city.
So we gotta get moving so that if we can tell if kind of pings what we need.
It also only lasts 10 minutes, and it got to be within 1,000 feet of them.
All right, gotta move fast then.
All right. For your first hour in Sigil, I would like somebody to roll me a d10. And pray you don't get the Lady of Pain.
We pray.
I'll do it.
Oh, Mr. Levels, if you see the Lady of Pain, don't look at her. Don't pray to her. Don't get in her way. She likes to flay people instantly with her gaze. So, okay. We're good.
7.
Okay. This is just for little random encounters in the city while you're moving about. As you get to 1 a.m., it looks like a massive beholder wearing a baker's hat and an apron, because Sigil's weird and has just monsters from across the multiverse running shops and stuff. You see a massive beholder just laying dead behind his market stall. And it just says, Pete's Puffy Pastries.
Are there any pastries?
Oh, there's tons.
Let's go put a gold coin down and take one.
Okay. Okay. You get like a cream cheese strawberry Danish.
Yeah.
He's gonna split like a little bit of piece and he's gonna hand it to Quoin, who's flying.
That's your first hour.
Yeah, Druck's
And
gonna
detect magic would, yeah. So Kenna's just gonna do another charges and do locate object again.
I mean, we know our current location.
Yeah, well, just in case Fen's not that direction.
Yeah, right. Yeah, of course.
All right.
Keep eyes and ears open for Ven.
As you are, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that was it.
As you are moving through the market ward, yeah, a lot of these stalls look like they're offering items from just numerous planes of existence. Like, there's one stall that's offering like devil contracts and stuff like that.
Nice.
You can like places that are offering gemstones you can only get from the elemental planes, specifically elemental planes of Earth. And since somebody rolled a pretty good thing to get for this part, as you journey through these winding market streets, you kind of end up in a new ward of the city. A welcome respite from the sort of maze-like streets that you've been trying to maneuver through. Teems with an array of shops that offer otherworldly treasures from across the multiverse. One says, delicacies of Oerth, gems of Greyhawk, just across the multiverse. Every world here you can buy something from. And as you are like weaving around this district, you notice that every door is surrounded by a deadly storm of spinning blades. Save for one. This shop bears a sign that reads The Hands of Time, and through the windows you catch glimpses of intricate machinery and metallic constructs, suggesting that this shop specializes in the creation and maintenance of golems and other automatons, and the door is kicked off of its hinges. And upon inspection, very recently, kicked off of its hinges.
Connor, do you have anything?
Not within 1,000 feet yet.
I think we're on the trail.
Druck will go inside.
Okay. It's a very cluttered shop. An overwhelming presence of arcane tomes and manuals that all detail the art of crafting golems, written in a language that none of you recognize, and they've all been tossed around, torn apart, like someone was like looking for something. Also, an assortment of complex machinery used in the creation of automatons. There's a nearby display case reminiscent of those used in like fancy car dealerships, where the car kind of like just spins around. With a small
Like a
plaque.
diner dessert case.
Yeah, it's empty, with a small plaque that reads "Mighty Servant of Luke O."
Luke O.
Leuk-O. It's just empty. As you glance around the room, you spot a human man with dark skin, adorned in a vibrant robe, adorned with tinkering tools. His lifeless body is just propped up against the wall, no visible wounds, very much like the rest of everybody else in creation, essentially. There's a door at the back of the shop that has been violently forced open, nearly torn off of its hinges, and beyond the threshold, you can see that a heavy wardrobe has been moved aside, revealing a dark staircase that descends down.
Is there like, I don't know, like a little, I don't know, like a easy to grab manual book?
Yeah, but you can't read any of the language. Yeah, they've all been like torn up, torn asunder, thrown around. You can't tell what any of them do.
Can you just grab an armful?
Sure.
And he'll shove the armful of just
In the bag of holding.
paper and
Okay.
books and
Sure.
into the bag of holding.
Is it possible to discern like the direction of the book carnage
Yeah, they
to
went
figure out where it ends and
Uh,
so that we can figure out if they found what they wanted?
They kicked open a door at the back of the shop, moved aside a wardrobe, and went down a staircase that was behind the wardrobe.
Mm.
That's kind of looks like where the trail went.
Oh. Alright. Get what you can. But this seems to be the direction we need to go.
Okay. Stuff.
Flitz,
Yes.
you're fine.
Okay. He'll put down 20 gold pieces.
Okay.
This should be enough.
Definitely not enough, but you know, who knows? You don't know.
I don't know how currency works here.
It looks like somebody like roughly moved a wardrobe aside, and yeah, there's a staircase that goes down, like a spiraling staircase that goes down below the shop.
Alright. Everyone ready?
Nothing from you, Kenna?
Not yet.
All right, let's go.
He's real
Alright.
fast, apparently now.
Yep.
As you go down the spiral staircase, you come to an abrupt halt at the sight of an iron gate at the bottom of the stairs that blocks your path. Beyond the gate, a twisting labyrinth of tunnels appears, or disappears into the darkness, the shadows. The gate is adorned with jagged hooks and sharp blades on either side, their gleaming edges stained with what appears to be recently dried blood. You also notice that the gate lacks any visible locking mechanisms or hinges. What's more, the gate seems to hover in place, unattached to any surrounding structures.
Wait, so we could go around it?
No. It's still like blocking. There's just nothing anchoring it. There's like gaps like this in between it.
Oh.
But it's just kind of floating in space. Covered in hooks and bar and blades with recently dried blood on some of the blades. No visible mechanisms or hinges.
I mean, this looks like blood sacrifice, yes? Does that not seem true?
Maybe. Lady of
Is
Pain
what
or
I
Lady of
deduced
something.
is- Yeah.
Alright. Wham!
Already.
Shablam.
18 piercing damage.
Owie! I take it.
Hand eviscerated.
18. I'm not going to
And-
use my reaction to have it. I'm just going to take it so that it's fully done.
All right, and Druck, you phase through to the other side automatically as soon as you do that. Flitz. 12 piercing damage, and you also to the other side.
What? He cuts it to the bone.
You actually, the blade is like scalpel sharp, like oh,
Yeah.
and the blood instantly dries as soon as it like touches, like as soon as it like is on the blade, it just instantly kind of like dries.
Nerving.
Yeah, I know. Sigil's cool. So is Lady Pain.
Yeah.
So Quoin follows.
All right, Quoin. 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
Dax will do it as well.
Mm-hmm.
12 for Dax. Canna's is going to be doubled.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
Hannah.
So 14 times 2. 28.
Oh.
That leaves Ricky and Mr. Fluffles.
Does Mr. Fluffles have to do it separately?
He's like, oh, fuck. I think we all gotta pay the price. Argent. Lemongrass nut slurry.
Not sorry.
Mr. Fluffles just does it and just instantly
Mm-hmm.
disappears.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because
Be gone.
I will do it as well.
15 for Ricky.
Okay.
And you're all on the other side.
Oh.
And the gate vanishes as you all appear on the other side.
Sure, sorry, gate anymore? We can just
Well-
go back.
Yeah, no, we know. We've known since we started this. This is probably one way.
The labyrinth of corridors is bathed in a dull purple light, all made of cobblestone, stretch in every direction, and I mean every direction, including some directions that should be otherwise impossible, based simply on an architectural point of view and physics.
Mhm.
Just straight up, diagonal, just weird random directions.
Oh, this place makes my head hurt.
However, Ricky and Druck, the perception check to track Ven in this place is a 30. You both have passive perceptions above 30. So you can just make out a trail of recently dried blood heading down a more narrow corridor that is on an angle like this. I'm trying to like do it right, like a 45-degree angle that's like this, but you're walking like this down it.
Oh.
So you're walking on an angle when you go down it.
Fresh tracks there.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
This is a
Drex, go.
single file corridor.
Alright, Drex.
Okay, let's go. Single file.
Yeah, Drex in the lead,
Okay,
but
Quoin
yeah.
behind.
sounds good.
he's not going to go too fast as to leave anybody behind.
Sounds good. As you follow the trail of dried blood, the corridor gradually transforms into an increasingly more of a steep incline, so it's eventually getting to like almost 90.
Does it feel like that?
Yeah,
Or are
it feels
we
like that. It
adjusting to that?
Oh, yeah, you're adjusting to it.
Okay.
So it's weird. And the walls begin to narrow and narrow to the point of being about 3.5 feet wide. So everyone is now under the rules of squeezing.
Everyone? I'm just gonna
Well,
go sideways.
Quoin and Flitz are like perfectly fine. Druck and Dax though, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. Because our shoulders are 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
Jeez.
After about 15 minutes of this, the passage opens up into a massive chamber filled with a labyrinth of staircases stretching in all directions, reminiscent of M.C. Escher's Relativity painting.
Oh, nice.
New reference.
Above each staircase, words are carved in common, indicating that most of them lead to the outer planes. while a handful of others lead elsewhere. Some don't lead to other planes of existence. There's far too many to examine the destination of each and every one. If you look, and the dried blood trail is incredibly difficult to pinpoint in this chamber, so I would like everybody to make a perception check, please. The DC is 25.
I
I can't.
34 with a nat 20.
Okay, I don't think anyone else.
21 with
Okay.
a 17.
I also got a nat 20, but I only got a 26. But I also got a
So
nat 20.
Quoin sees it, Ricky sees it, Drux sees it. I don't think the others can really get it. Perception
No,
with a
it's
natural
impossible.
20. Ken would get a 31 with a natural 20. Let's go. Dax, there's no way Dax can do it. Yeah, so the three of you see the blood trail.
You know, this is really cool having a party that's like high wisdom. That's
Speak for yourself.
Once you spot the blood trail, you can continue to follow it if you'd like.
oh yeah,
Okay.
Oh yeah, sure, you betcha.
oh yeah. You
Retracing
so you betcha.
the trail of dried blood, you come upon a staircase that climbs vertically 30 feet straight up a wall like this. And as you go to step on it, just because everything else is weird, there's no, you just automatically just start walking it with no problem.
Jeez.
Just like the painting.
Ugh, my
There is
head.
like
This place makes my head hurt so much.
Oh, sorry, it's like this.
Don't think about it too much. Just
do
it.
I'm doing it, and that's what hurts.
It's alright.
Passing through an archway at the top of the stairs, you enter a cavernous corridor with a ceiling soaring upwards of 100 feet high. The walls, made of moldy stone, are in a state of disrepair, covered in spiderweb-like cracks, and overgrown with tendrils of vines covered in razor-sharp barbs. Oh yeah, those are razor vines, y'all. Just don't touch them. We'll be fine.
For the red variety.
Argent, lemongrass, nut slurry, lemon, whatever. Pick a different name.
I didn't pick it. You guys picked it. Or is that my
It's-
name? What do you mean picking
no,
my name?
it's
Is
a-
that not my
it's a-
name?
No,
it
it's
is.
your day, but
It
it's
is.
perfect. It's perfect.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Do you all just? Is this like a walk and talk discussing Ricky's
Mhm.
name?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Argent's name.
Margin's name.
Oh.
Who the hell is Ricky?
As you're
You
walking,
did this.
I know it's great. As you, because fake creatures are fun. They ask for weird
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Um,
no, you did it.
As you walk down the corridor, eventually something breaks the monotony of this 15, 20, 30-minute corridor. Carved into the right wall of the passage is a colossal prison cell, like colossal. And as you kind of walk, this prison looks familiar, like the one you saw in the mural. This prison cell dwarfs any you've seen, like anywhere. The symbol of Armathnin is slowly etching itself into the stone surrounding the cell. And the god you'd expect to see within is absent. Instead, you see one of the Cathatoon people that you all would have collectively have seen at least once in the city, except for Ricky. They're like elongated, alien-like heads, what Armathnin used to be before he ascended. You see one of the Cathatoon. His likeness unmistakable based on the War of Ascension murals you've seen of his ascension. His expression is blank, devoid of any trace of emotion or intellect. Like a hollow shell. The words that begin to get carved into the stone say Armathnin sacrificed thousands to attain godhood. They're just slowly being etched into the stone.
Is the figure in the cell
Yeah.
dead?
No, he's just blank, like hollow. He's just standing there, just not doing anything.
Hello?
Blinks and just stares ahead. And the corridor just keeps going, with more cells and more gods locked within in their true forms. And as you progress, more cells materialize. It's like they're popping into existence as you're walking. Like the corridor is building itself as you walk down.
Mm-hmm.
You recognize a few names, all infamous for committing atrocities. You see Lolth, imprisoned. Atropos, the Sunken Lord.
Gods.
All the World Breakers are in here.
All of them.
We'll get to it. Well, Ashrad isn't a World Breaker.
That's right. He replaced one.
Following the trail of dried blood, you pass one marked Asmodeus. Failed incursion against Del Nasra, his prized avatar, bound in another cell beyond the known multiverse. The Flesh Tower. Or Flesh City. However, you're met with the true form of Asmodeus. Instead of the charming, devilish figure you saw, here you see a massive serpent-like creature stretching hundreds of miles, slithers within. Its black blood is acidic, seeping from age-old wounds, also just completely blank and devoid. That's Asmodeus' true form.
Ugh, that's fucked.
Oh, yeah.
The corridor continues.
Icky.
Countless cells, imprisoning gods from every world and reality in the multiverse, each with their crimes against existence carved into the surrounding stone. Kind of like one part prison, one part trophy collection.
Mm-hmm.
All property of the Lady of Pain. The trail stops at one final cell. The rest of the corridor still continuing for miles and miles, it would seem. The bars of this cell have been ripped free recently, and instead of a prisoner, all that is inside are carvings and symbols of unblinking eyes, and a collection of stone rubble on the floor collapsed against the back wall. Etched into the stone around the cell are the words, Cathossis, a neglectful creator who struck bargains with the elder evils and attempted to usurp my throne. And the rubble looks like it was recently shifted. Like moments ago.
Looks like we need to somehow.
And the trail of blood ends at the rubble.
You know, this oddly reminds me of our earlier days adventuring, right, Quoin? We just need a bounty for this, Cathossis. And we deliver it to the Lady Pain, we get a payment, perhaps.
We don't want to go to the Lady of Pain, though.
Well,
Mr. Fluffles was like back now.
Anyway. Yeah. They'll end up here anyway, yes.
Not yet, but she most likely knows we're down here in her collection, I would think. Speaking of, Ricky, Druck, with your otherworldly dumb perception,
We got dummy eyes.
you hear the briefest sound of ruffling cloth coming from down the corridor in the way you came.
Oh, shit.
We need to keep moving.
Anybody look?
Nope.
Nope, we
Not
were
at all?
warned.
Interesting, okay.
We were told not to look.
If it was Ven, Kenna's spell would have gone off, and the only other person alive here is Lady of Pain. So
You don't want to see if it's the Lady of Pain, or you want to...
Yeah.
no, I think we can.
I don't want to get
infer.
It's funny,
filleted on
one of the
spot.
only... They refuse to build stat blocks for the Lady of Pain because it's just...
Why would you?
It's impossible. Why would you? But yeah,
That's fun.
the
I
blood
like that.
the blood ends at the rubble, and there's a fuck ton of rubble.
Does
And
it look
Dax
like
is-
it's like under the rubble?
No, the blood trails end at the rubble in the cell. Like, whoever this was approached the rubble and didn't go anywhere else. And Dax is like, Dax is gonna panic, like throwing stones,
Okay.
and starts to reveal something.
Oh, so it does look like it goes like
Yeah.
under
Druck's
the
gonna
Like
help.
actual.
Yeah,
oh,
Druck's
okay.
gonna help.
Okay, you're all helping to shift rock.
Yeah, yeah.
Mage hand.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone roll me strength checks, please. This will determine how long this takes, and we'll see if the Lady of Pain gets close.
Yeah.
Almost a natural 20.
Dax,
With
go.
a-
strength, or does athletics work?
This is going to be strength.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dax got
My
a
s-
29. Kenna got a 15.
I got a 20.
2.
I only have a +1 and I got a 20. Ugh.
Ricky.
5.
18.
Okay, Ricky, you're like
I'm not
struggling.
helping, yeah.
Miraculously, Ricky, your boulder is incredibly light. The rubble you're lifting is incredibly light.
Oh.
And you hear a voice say, "Just don't tell anybody."
Quoin or Flitz is picking up like literal like palm size just with the mage
Okay.
hand, just picking up small.
All right.
I'm helping.
That didn't meet the threshold. There's more rubble to move. Strength checks again, guys.
Oh fuck!
And
I'm
you
not
can hear
gonna
the-
roll.
you
I'm
can
not
hear the-
rolling any better than
You
19.
can hear the ruffling getting closer.
Okay, Ricky's gonna pop out his arms
Okay.
with a key point so he can use his wisdom.
I'm just counting the numbers of successes against the number of failures here.
And these are checks, right?
Strength checks, yeah.
Strength checks. Yeah.
14.
I'm using saving throw, but
Yeah, it's the
yeah,
same.
sorry, it's the same for me.
Oh shit, I've been rolling Dax's strength saves. Fuck, Dax should be only reading 8s here. Okay, that was an 8. Alright. As you move the last piece of rubble away, whatever's making that ruffling noise is about 20 feet behind you. And as you shift the rubble from this cell, you can see a gap in the fabric of reality, a shimmering purple rift similar to the ones that infected the ley lines. But there's something beyond it. There's other portals. There's stairways leading into said portals. And there's somebody's... You can see somebody in the distance in this void.
Daisy chain hands. Go.
You'll leap in?
Yeah.
Okay. You step through the rift, narrowly avoiding the Lady of Pain. And you don't hear any noise. She doesn't really make noise. She doesn't speak. You do hear the snap of fingers, though, as she closes the rift behind you, leaving you stranded in this realm, we'll say. Perched on a colossal floating rock, hundreds of feet in diameter, countless stone staircases descend and descend, leading to infinite portals scattered throughout the endless void. This matches the scattering that you saw in the mural, where Cathossis created this reality's version of the planes of existence. You are in the scattering. In the distance, a massive staircase looms, leading to an amber-hued portal, beyond which lies the city of Sigil. At the threshold stands Ven, and you arrive just as he closes that portal, leading to Sigil, and collapses to his knees hard. And he stands, clearly heavily exerted and covered in sweat. He sees you all. Oh, so it would seem you were curious about joining me after all.
Oh yeah. I mean, you really highlighted the virtues of joining you by like killing everyone and everything. It's so great that you would.
He casts silence on
invite
you
us.
again. He gestures his gloved hand up towards the stairs now leading to nothing. You should take pride in avoiding the Lady of Pain's ire. Not many do. And as he turns back, energy and strength seem to flow through him again, as if he's suddenly renewed. As another eye, adding to the 15 or so, forms on his ram-like horns. Another one just opens up. Ah. So, how was it getting here? I'm curious. Oh, apologies, Druck, and he ends the spell.
It was hard. Like, trying to get here was hard.
Well, I'm glad you all made it intact.
What's the point of all this?
Coming here was simple. Without the Lady of Pain able to interfere in our reality any longer, I can complete the reunion. It's all about reunion. Ending divinity We've been marred by the gods' wars and conflicts since creation. It has to end. It's time for it to end. All the gods will die.
I mean, they are already, aren't they?
The gods remain, for now. When Cathossis returns, well, that'll be it.
I mean, what's better or worse from the gods being gone?
With only the true God left, things will become more simple. Less wars, less conflict.
Doesn't that mean kind of boring?
Not what he has planned.
Just doesn't seem like the right way to do things.
I mean, everybody's dead. That's not great.
For now.
What does that mean? What, to just revive the hundreds of thousands of people?
Of course, everyone will be reborn in his image. Disciples.
Seeing his image? It's not pretty.
You all are a part of his image. And as Ven snaps his fingers, your eyes come back to where they were. I think Quoin has one on the uvula, maybe. Who has the one on the uvula? Yeah, that feels weird coming. Regardless. Oh, go ahead, Flitz.
I'm just so lost. I'm so confused. Cathossis was a person before.
Most gods were. Well, weren't gods before.
But he contacted something beyond.
Yes.
And we trust this. You trust this entity.
I do. He told me this is my path. He showed me the truth. He laid it bare with what our Mathman was doing. Showed me that my faith was put in the false god. And that he would set things right. Reunite me with all of those loved ones we've lost. My father, Druck, your sister.
Yeah, Druck's gonna kind of look at Quoin and then look back, like,
What of Bahamut and the
Well,
Wind Dragon?
all gods will swear fealty or disappear. Now, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a feeling you're all only going to interfere. I think I should do the rest alone. Fortunately, for all of you, this place isn't exactly a prison. You just need to find the right doorway, so to speak. And he plane shifts. Well, disappears. And as he disappears from sight, you're left alone amidst the sea of portals. And Ricky, Mr. Fluffles, just says, fucking shit, didn't want to do this yet, fucking fuck. 1 second. Oh, Argent, sorry. And he pokes his head out to address you all. Okay. It's gonna be hard to explain. Okay. You're not exactly stuck, and you probably don't want to spend years finding the right portal because it will take years.
That would suck.
And I don't really want to waste a few years poking around here with all of you, to be honest. And he squirmed his way out and hops onto the rock. Shit. Stretches out to onto his hind feet. Okay. Bear with me here. There's been some fuckery going on, some shenanigans.
We've noticed.
Thank you, Argent. I've been in this form quite longer than I intended. Just a little bit. I had to avoid certain people and beings, a little goblin specifically. And well, this avatar form seemed to work quite well in that regard, I think. A little. He rubs the eye on his forehead off, just like with a finger, just. And with a loud groan, his form shifts and grows much taller until he's about 6 feet tall. The rabbit-like ears collapse into and fall into long, luxurious, blonde, almost white hair that begins to magically style itself into a long ponytail. And the rabbit-like features give way to more elven, fey-like traits, with 2 long, sickle-shaped ears. A dark, jet-black cloak forms around his shoulders, and an elegant, silk, form-fitting, midnight blue tunic forms onto his body. He stretches out, and you're now looking at Peshan, the individual who you last saw fly away in Baba Yaga's mortar and pestle out of the flesh city and the plane it inhabited. Apologies for the deception and trickery. It's just in my nature. He bows to you all. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Velcaris Velteragine at your service, though you might know me as Peshan.
Yeah. What was the cauldron stuff for? If you were just gonna tag along with us.
Good question. Alright, enough time has been wasted, however. You'll find out later, I think. Now,
That's fine.
I just had to return it to the rightful owner. As much as I'm curious to see how this would all unfold, should they succeed, I'd rather not leave the fate of reality up to a bunch of religious weirdos who have a fascination with eyeballs. What say the rest of you?
Yeah, eyeballs are like useful, but kind of weird when you have a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the saying goes. He produces a black sphere from within his tunic, the inside swirling with what can only be described as endless possibilities and dark, whimsical magic. Oh, it's been eons since I laid my eyes on this. I tasked many disciples with recovering it, including the goblin, but they all failed. Thankfully, this is your ticket home.
How did you get it back?
That's a good question, Argent. I'm sure you'll it's for another time. He raises the sphere, mutters a few words under his breath, and you're all forcefully thrown through a portal, catching one last glimpse of the smiling archfey as he stays behind.
Oh, you suck!
Before the portal closes, and you're all hurtled through the whole of creation, falling through every plane of existence. Like that scene from like the new Doctor Strange, where you're just falling through every reality, just crashing through them all.
Like,
Jeez.
there's like a period of time where you just like a 6-second period where you can't breathe because you're in the plane of water, and then like another one where you're in the plane of fire.
You fall through the 9 hells, and you see the Ashheart dead on his throne. Yeah. You fall through a portal and land hard on a granite floor. And as you come to, you're in a chamber similar in design to the chamber where you saw Armathan's corpse. This, judging on the iconography, would have once housed Cathossis' true form. And you have this eerie feeling of being watched again from a multitude of carved eyes adoring the walls, including a towering throne the size of a tower of staring eyes that dominates the space. On a raised platform, about 50 feet up in the center of the room, stands Ven, gazing up at the mural depicting Cathossis, dreaming the whole of reality into existence, and this mural is slowly cracking and crumbling, with pieces falling away turning to dust. Well, that's surprising. Much quicker than anticipated. He must truly want you all to witness this reunion, then. And he gazes up at the mural, his eyes filled with awe, his arms wide open like a religious fanatic. Behold, my friends, the end is near. Behold, my friends, and Argent, the end is near. Or Ricky, I don't know. Whatever your name is. But fear not, for you all shall endure even after the last flicker of existence fades away. We are the chosen ones, destined to usher in a new era, The gods have deceived us for eons. It's time to end it. And a resounding voice echoes through the chamber, reverberating in the minds of all present. The time has come, my champion. I am grateful for the sustenance you have provided. I feel the power surging again. And in that moment, Ven's form is shrouded in a dazzling display of lights, thousands upon thousands of ethereal orbs shooting upward at breathtaking speed, weaving through the ceiling with a mesmerizing dance of illumination. And it stops. And then Ven just stands there, waiting. It's done. He's coming. He turns to look down at you all. Are you ready for the reunion, my friends?
I mean, Druck is looking at Quoin for this because, like, Druck's never been really tied to the gods, but he's looking to Quoin for guidance regarding this because Quoin he's got, skin in the game,
Quoin,
so to speak.
as soon as whatever Ven just did happened, you feel a brief, cold pain in your heart. Like a feeling of deep dread.
And his left hand goes up to his heart, and the right one comes back for the boomerang. To
Okay.
throw it around.
So as you start to pull the boomerang out, Ven sighs. So be it. Dramatically casts off the cloak that was concealing his left arm, which has been transformed into something monstrous, swollen, and adorned with a multitude of eyes, each belonging to a different humanoid. The arm has elongated, stretching out to an incredible length, and where his elbow and rest of the arm should be, a serrated great sword, matching the wounds you've been seeing in people, made of hardened bone, pushes out from the flesh, very reminiscent of the Soul Edge from Soul Calibur.
Nice.
Just and as the blade pushes out from the flesh, blood sprays out, and you can now see where the trail of blood was coming from that he was leaving. And he leaps off the platform, falls 50 feet to the floor below, landing with remarkable poise on his feet. The impact cracks the floor around him, and he looks at you all with deadly intent. And that's what we're going to pick up next week.
Oh boy.
Anime Ven.
We get to kill Ven again.
Anybody got disintegration?
Oh my
Because, maybe we
God.
could
That
do
worked
that.
last
Oh,
time.
how poetic.
Yeah.
Disintegrate him
Really
again,
good.
son of a bitch.
Big old sword hand, sword arm.
I'm scared. I'm afraid.
I'm excited.
This is going to be scary.
Got to the final encounter pretty quick, you guys. So that's great. Here we go.
Boys night.
Next week
Boys
is-
night!
Next week you fight Ven or whoever
Oh boy.
this
Not
is.
Ven. Cathossis' champion.
Yeah.
Ben Khihalis.
Ven Khihalis. Yeah, we'll pick up there next week for a fight I'm very excited about, for fun battle maps that I've spent like hours making.
Beautiful.
And I said battle maps.
Yeah, no.
So-
I mean, we're talking about multiplanar shit going on, so that sounds fun as fuck.
So, Sam, I hope you're excited to fight yourself.
Yeah.
A level 11 wizard.
Yeah.
Can it be done? But hope you all had fun. We'll pick up there next week. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. Next
Speaking
week.
of a level,
What?
are we still level 16?
Well, good question. Because you got the milestone was getting out a sigil,
Mm-hmm.
and someone rolled really well on the navigation, coupled with some other stuff. So, level 17, everybody.
Yeah.
So that's 9th level spells if you've been a straight spellcaster this entire time. So first up, Arjun, sorry. Let's roll a d8.
For health.
Yeah, for your level up for 17.
Wait. Are monks a D8 or
Yeah,
a D10?
monks are D8.
The D8. Okay.
So many classes are a d8.
Yeah.
Everyone here is almost a d8 except for Quoin and Dax and a little bit of
Oh, yeah.
Flitz.
6.
Alrighty, let's go with
Let's
the
do it.
Paladin. D10.
Also a 6.
Alrighty. Let's go with the Rogue, Mr. D8.
A 4.
Flitz, I'm so sorry, but you kind of made your patron mad. We didn't really get to touch on it, though, because you weren't here.
Oh yeah.
But
So
at this
long.
point, who cares? Warlock or Sorcerer?
I'm going Warlock.
Alright, D8.
Three.
Okay. And
Makes sense.
we'll pick up there next week for the fight against Ven Khihalis and whatever else is going on right now. The gods are dying. Good night, everybody.